this place!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started.
Hey, man, is that Double D? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
Let's just go in and, like, kill all the orcs, right? They're the bad guys, who gives a shit? We just hack and slash and we loot their dead bodies, right? Hack and slash, kill them all, you know, conquer the infidels.
Boy, that campaign sounds like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Somebody who's opening a refrigerator and leaning in, right, is the language of a woman. Somebody who's opening their refrigerator and being cut off halfway through that lean is the voice of like a mermaid or a siren.
They're utter shits. They're utter shits.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, you know, white dudes in a basement. Which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough.
I just had to be born with empathy and a weakness for socialism and femboys. For socialism and femboys.
For socialism and femboys.
You gotta put a little hot sauce on the taco, you know what I mean?
We want this dwarf to be the dwarfiest dwarf.
Right.
We want the elf to be the elfiest elf.
And just the dashiest dash of Tabasco.
Their voices need to carry across water.
I'm a creative. It's a huge drain, right? Because fans can be off.
When we got the descriptions, they were very adamant. They were like, try not to make it like a white blonde guy. Like, please. Like, we love him, but there's like 500 million of them.
You say white lives matter, they don't. White lives don't matter because white lives aren't a thing.
Lube for their rectal adventures.
Lutherville, Marina Del Ex, Otisburg. Otisburg? Who's this monster? She's got her own place. Otisburg? It's a little bitty place. Otisburg? Okay, I just wipe it off. That's all. It's a little town.
Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
Great, Sam. We dumping chump. It's a landslide, sir.
On guard. It's time to mobilize. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A giant penis.
Did you cry? So much. I went into the house and my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I just crawled onto her and sobbed.
Oh my God.
Well, ain't the old opening better? Are you not entertained?
Whoa.
Are you not entertained?
They're stacking up.
Yep.
Stacking up.
Rack them up, rack them up, rack them up.
Rack them up, rack them up, rack them up. Hello, everybody.
Sup?
Oh, my Lord. Hitting us already in his usual style. His own particular idiom is DB for 5. Good to see you, brother. Yay, dog brothers and sword sisters. You know the time. Polish them morning stars. And let's line them skulls up. Just finished first episode of Alien Earth.
Yeah, he said that it's really good.
Yeah, I should have watched it yesterday. I was watching, I saw they had the new Alien movie on before it yesterday, and then I just kind of didn't watch it. But I'll make sure to catch it. If you guys are saying it's good, I love the Alien universe. I even like the Alien RPG from Free League, so we'll give it a shot. Wife gave birth on Saturday.
Yeah, where are you seeing
Our third
that?
child.
Right there. It's the super chat. Yep.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, indeed.
Yeah, it took the pressure off of me. Everyone thought it was Mrs. Mouse having a baby.
Shellback, thank you very much for the super chat. And congratulations, sincerely.
We'll give you something very beginning.
Yeah, boy
Can
or girl?
I do that?
$2 for the great sandwich, says Patrick Demo. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, you know what I thought of today for a perfect intro? It'd be me and Rogan dressed up in silk shirts and baggy pants doing that thing about when David Bowie and Mick Jagger were like, Tokyo, South America.
Didn't one of their ex-girlfriends say that they saw them in bed together?
Yeah.
Is that the rumor
That was
back
always
in the
a rumor.
day?
You never know.
You never know. I don't think Rogan and Crazymouse are going to be in bed together.
Tokyo. Yes, thank you. Dancing in the streets.
There we go. Yeah, that was it. God, takes me back to the 80s, right? Already. Well, good to see you all here. Pundit is here. Good to see you. Pundit.
Shellback, if you have to leave, we totally understand.
Yeah, we would understand that. Shark is here.
Chomp chomp.
Titties and beer. I'm looking for my friend Gelatinous Boob out there.
Calling all cars, man.
Yeah, he said he was not able to see his chats.
He doesn't see his chats.
So hopefully he's here and just being silent. But hopefully when he writes something, it'll be seen. Remember, you have that filter on the top of all YouTube live stream chats, and you just have to go to the settings and click all instead of top. Then you'll see all. So let's see. We got Spin Gypsy representing over on Rumble.
Let's
Good to
get
see
ready
you guys.
to rumble.
Already over 100 in here. Speaking of Rogan, any updates on when he's returning to the show? Rogan.
We'll get him here eventually.
I got a Rogan segment. Some of you have already seen this, but I don't know if you knew this, but Rogan in his younger days was a movie star.
Back in the day.
We did it so early on in the show, like it was probably back when we were obviously like under 50, so maybe a new audience will
50.
see.
I think you're being could have been six of us.
So, yeah. Yeah, the scandal with Mouse and Rogan. Yeah, please do. Get off.
I am alive.
You guys ready for the warm-up video? It's making the rounds. R.I.P. Rogan, yeah. All right, here we go.
Tokyo.
South America.
Anyone who plays 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, the bullets you dodged at not playing 2nd edition, you don't have to know what THACO is. It used to be this thing that your attack roll was based on your THACO, which was a number called to hit armor class 0.
That's what THACO stands
for. So you didn't have a bonus to an attack roll.
Okay.
You had a number that if you rolled it or higher meant you hit an armor class of 0. And if the person's AC was different than 0, you had to do the math in your head and figure out whether you were adding or subtracting. So the numbers were weird inverse mirrors of each other. It was bad. It was bad.
As someone who I haven't been playing, Brennan makes me sound like I do play a lot of D&D now, but I wasn't playing so long ago. That and you
Tourist.
talk about how easy 5e is and how easy it is to jump into. That's like I
He
feel
looks
like
like
the first
asparagus from VeggieTales.
VeggieTales.
You remember giving me though as to why the paths you walked so that we could be where we are today.
Well, like all credit to Mike Merles. Look, like the renaissance we're in with D&D right now is credited due to number one, extremely popular, awesome things that are D&D actual play content, like Critical Role, like the Adventure Zone, like our boy Murph's and Emily and
not another D&D podcast.
Got to shout it out.
I hate this guy.
An example is that Murph is someone that I was his first DM like
Who, Shaggy?
2.5, 3 years ago, something like that. I think literally like between 2 and 3 years
Opie.
ago. And Murph is a great fucking DM, one of the most proficient DMs out there.
Hold on a second.
Make the focus of what you're doing your players' enjoyment at the table. In any case.
Can we go back to THACO, though? I am very interested in why you're creased.
It's true. Oh, boy.
I'm fighting them off, gang.
Yeah.
I'm fighting them off.
Yeah, a little stream is back. You didn't miss much. I don't think we have anything going on in the background that's too vexing. So
I'm fighting them off, everybody.
Fighting them off. If it happens again,
me and Rogan
crack some skulls.
Well, there's a big billboard on 79. Did you see it? Classes start in 4 days for the community.
I thought you guys already took those classes.
We have our follow-up one to do. We were too busy dancing in the streets. We missed the final, apparently.
That was a good dance.
Tokyo.
Thanks for ruining VeggieTales, says Crawford of the Crimson Craw. Yeah. Don't know what happened there. I don't know if that was YouTube or OBS. Who knows? But that was Brennan Lee Mulligan, new host of Critical Role, stepping in for Matt Mercer.
Is that the guy that makes shoes for dolls?
Funny you should ask that. Tell you what, let's if Rumble lagged, it might have been on this end then. I'll take it out of these guys' pay. Because they are not doing their jobs.
Maybe we're doing it so well that we didn't crash.
All right. Hold on one second here.
Look at this rumor.
Uh-oh.
Heard from a guy who told me Rogan and Mouse were in bed one time like Jagger. Oh, my Lord.
It's funny. You're not too far off.
Hold on one second.
At Gen Con, me and Gavin had to share a bed.
Oh, yeah. All right, go ahead. Hold on one second here. There we go. Yeah, this is the same guy. Brennan Lee Mulligan. Crafting American Girl dolls. Now I know this is, people are like went to great lengths to tell me it's all a joke, bro. This whole thing about him crafting American Girl doll shoes is a joke.
Is it really a joke?
Yeah, I was going to say that's not a joke. That's like a cry for help in some way. Look at him like presenting these shoes here. Hey, I know what'll kill him. I'll pretend I'm an absolute like weirdo serial killer with bones up in my attic. And I'll craft American Girl dolls. That'll really knock him dead. Heh. Heh heh.
He looks like he's handing you a cookie at Crumble.
I know, yeah, with such reverence.
My daughter collected American Girl dolls for a while when she was 12.
Yeah, I mean
that lines up because KG Mouse collected them, and then her horrible cousin in Indiana stole some of them.
Oh,
some of the accessories.
Oh, wonderful.
Horrible person.
Horrible cousins. Yeah, so there you go. There's also your new host, Brennan Lee Mulligan. Hates THACO, or as he calls it, Fakeco.
His initials are BLM.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. 1 second here. Let me get that off. What I learned today, asparagus are black. Yes.
I'm Chris Hansen. I just want to go. You're free to leave.
Yeah, exactly, Badger. Yeah. I mean,
remember that? They'd always say like, Chris Hansen go, you're free to leave. The people would go out the door, and there's the cops waiting for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, ready to jump on him. Just a guy with a doll dungeon, totally normal. And then they'll try to gaslight you and say, like, you play a game about imaginary elves. I don't understand. What problem do you have with that?
Badger, thanks for bringing up good old memories.
Yeah. It's the most effeminate hobby you could think of, yeah. Like, no normal dude would use that as the butt of a joke. Like, hey, you know what I do, guys? I put on ballerina tights every night. It's so funny. No, it's just a joke, really. No, seriously. Keep your eyes on this guy. There's something wrong with him.
Check his search history, as Gavin would say.
Yeah.
He sounds to me like one of those guys that was identified as gifted, like when he was like 10 years old and it went to his head.
Again, what are you talking about, the Indianas all day long?
The Indiana Mouses?
Oh my gosh. That's my brother. He was so gifted, and I said to my mom, did I miss something? Did he get like really good grades or anything? No, he could just read, at an early age. Did he do anything with it? Confused.
Yeah. Patrick, $2. God forbid anyone has to do first grade math. Yeah. Well, I did a video on the whole. First of all, Brennan, it's THACO, not THACO. I was getting a lot of hell, people saying, like, you're breaking up the word. It's THACO. And I say it THACO. I do that for emphasis, people. Asparagus lives matter, says Crawford. Do they? Really?
You're welcome.
Do they? It's such an overrated, Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I'm the favorite. As weird as it sounds.
The whole THACO thing is so overrated, like, as a problem. I already taught you guys how to do it. He was wrong because he said you didn't add an attack bonus to your roll. Yes, you did. You always had to add your base attack bonus. Or no, your base attack was built into the charts, but you always had to add in, like, your strength bonus, your dexterity bonus, magical bonuses, other miscellaneous modifiers.
This is just another example of these people in D&D, these fresh new mess-ups. They don't do their homework. They don't look at their history.
He's doing it for emphasis and like, oh my God, it was so bad. Ugh. It was so bad back in the day. It was not bad. Yeah, that's kind of, I'm kind of wondering that. Dark Wolf Star, he's kind of seems like a pretender to me a little bit in that regard. Something tells me he started with 3rd edition, but
Foxy Roxy, where you been?
Yeah, nicely good to see you.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a gatekeeper, but I mean, like I said, if you want to make it easy, you can just do the hack that everybody knew, and that's just make the target number 20, and then you're just adding your opponent's armor class to your roll. That's it. This is in a descending system, of course. Doc, hi folks, how are you? I don't like this guy, Brennan Lee Mulligan. He is also the same guy.
Ladies, stealth check time.
Don't I have like some like perception shit? Boss ass. Check your perception before you come for me.
Is Alaska Thunderfuck from our hometown?
20.
What's that?
Is Alaska Thunderfuck from our hometown?
Really? I did not know that. What a stain on our
If that is
city.
true, it tied a comic book artist for the top celebrity from our city. But I thought it was the person from the Brady Bunch would be our...
Oh, yeah, Alice. Yeah, Alice the maid is... It comes from our hometown of Erie. Craig Bragg. I always say Craig. I guess it's Crag. Crag Bragg. Have I been doing that wrong all this time, Crag?
But I got something for him.
Yeah, give him something.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
As promised from last week. Craig, up in Canada for 10. YouTuber personality and doll shoe designer Brennan Mulligan arrested on 12 counts of possession of explicit material depicting a minor. Yeah, request.
Oh.
That's what the
Give you
money.
money, you give me ideas.
You never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
Yeah.
Twofer.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll check his hard drive. Check this guy's hard drive. We'll see.
I have anxiety.
See, I knew it was that bitch. Can I go invisible right now?
Ellie, you are a loose cannon.
Boss ass.
Kill her. Kill her now. I knew it. Oh, fuck. You are a thoughtless man with a no-knock warrant. That is saucy.
Boss ass.
Lady. Wish I was alive.
Oh, there he is.
I gotta see what happens. Of the Fey realm. There is legends of a witch.
Hey, that was really emotional and beautiful.
Boss ass.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Drink him in. In the meantime, I'll talk to Spin Gypsy here for $5. Hi, Spin. How are you? Good seeing you here. When will BLM start picking on the 1E fighting wheel, which I paid $300 for one? Thank you very much. I don't know. Maybe coming.
You're both right.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I will just continue to do what my brain was already doing, Craig. Filling in that G with an I.
One and all, and welcome to another thrilling season of Dimension 20. I'm your humble Dungeon Master, Brennan Lee Mulligan. With me for the very first time are our questing queens. Say hi, questing queens.
These are all dudes in wigs and dresses. CR is turbo gay, but Brennan is taking over CR because he is super mega uber gay, as if CR wasn't already unwatchable. Ugh, yeah. Now, we watched this a while ago. I'm going to Just take a little. I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit here. We'll pick up for like randomly like 5 minutes here, and see where it takes us.
Like you should have had the water.
What do you think is in the
Wallace?
flowers, girl? Watch out.
Which one is
do your
Alaska?
role, Mary.
I'm not sure.
Alaska Thunderfuck is from our hometown, to our eternal shame.
Why do you have
Dysentery.
that? Is it that one?
Oh boy, the nuclear bomb hairdo.
Incredible.
Wig.
So, but
Why did I even call it a hairdo? Bad double D. It's a wig.
you're going to roll that same D20, and above your skills, you'll see your saving throws. So you're going to look at Constitution, and you're going to add whatever's next to Constitution to your roll.
13.
And have you added the number next to your Constitution?
19.
Ooh, that's right. Troy Ann is made of stern
Can we
stuff.
double check one?
She has a +6 Constitution.
So how is that even possible?
Was that 25? What's a 25?
Keep in mind, this is 5e, so honestly, I think you can go up that high. Incredibly. Oh, Doc for 5. Question. Do I give myself the shot of atropine now, or should I wait a little bit? Wait a little bit. We don't want to lose you too soon here, Doc.
Nice math. New York Public Schools. I need someone to over here. Make sure the numbers are right.
Princess, what
Modern
do you roll?
D&D.
A 15 plus 7.
A fruity DM playing D&D with a bunch of men dressed up as girls.
Well, just added a 7.
+7.
Then is 22.
Ooh! So our undersea assassin and our orcish barbarian noble. You throw it back. Each of you feel this skull.
Undersea assassin?
That must be a thing. This is 5e, right?
I think
I
so.
don't remember anything like
Undersea assassin?
Whatever.
What the fuck?
They're in a different level.
Yeah.
Imperial came tonight wants to know what level.
They've gone to plaid.
Scalding searing of the grog go down your throats, and you're immediately feeling like just the right amount of buzz. It's great. Everyone in this tavern looks kind of cool. You feel very charming. It's like, ooh, this is a great place to be.
I could take my mark out tonight.
And as you say that,
This is like halfway through like a 2-hour thing, and they're still at the bar, like just schmoozing it up. How did people watch this? Like, how did people ever find this kind of stuff entertaining? It's beyond me.
It is a niche. It is a fetish.
What? I blame loneliness. I mean, I guess
not entertained.
I can't explain it any other way other than like it's got to be profound loneliness.
How many episodes were this? Was this a one shot? Thank goodness.
Well, this like Dimension 20 is his version of Critical Role. It's a big enterprise.
Okay.
I mean, it's big money. So good on him for making bank. He played his game in Madison Square Garden, and it was sold out.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Crazymouse, how does that strike you?
That sucks. Good for him. Horrible for the legacy of that place.
Yes.
Yeah, the grand stage of America, Madison Square Garden, the place even non-sports fans
They call it the Mecca.
know about. Yeah, the Mecca. Soiled by this cat playing D&D in it. Patrick for 5. Dude, Brennan Lee Mulligan looks like a diva. Plava Laguna's manservant in the in the Fifth Element. Yes. I didn't see where you were going with that, but yeah. In fact, that was just on the other day. That's Mrs. D and like Crazymouse is like one
Definitely
of their
in
favorite
top,
movies.
Definitely in the top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
Great
My
movie.
wife loves it too. Yeah, I really like it. Maybe not my top 10.
Me and Mrs. D talk about it often.
Yep. Ultra for $1. Good to see
Dollar
you,
to
my
make you
friend.
holla.
Dollar make you holla. I would much rather be forced to get a Hummer from Condor than to watch an entire episode of Dungeons and Drag Queens. Thank goodness Dimension 20 hides their stuff behind a paywall so I don't have to see it. Ouch. You sure you want to go there? You can't unring that bell, my friend.
He went there.
Osiris Zoran. 5 members. He's got something coming.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my friend. Much appreciated.
So when they say paywall, are we saying he has an OnlyFans account?
I don't think it's strictly that.
Okay.
In this case,
All
it's
right.
not like Super Geek Mike. But yeah, you do have to pay for it. The setting is Gayhawk. Good job, guys.
Actually, go ahead and
keep
give
going.
me
Keep
an
going.
investigation roll, and I'm going to add a new mechanic here, which is you're actually going to do this with advantage. When I say you make a roll with advantage, it means you actually get to roll twice and take the better of the two rolls.
Okay.
So because you're such a practiced assassin, you're going to roll investigation.
It's how lazy these people are too. I mean, at its core, like you could explain like the basic rules of D&D in like 20 minutes. Like, hey, I'm going to ask you to make this roll. You're just going to be adding these numbers here. Roll this dice and add the number to it.
Right.
How hard is it? Apparently, these guys couldn't even be bothered to do that. They just showed up and, they had
They
this
spend all their
cap-
time in hair and makeup.
Yes. Hey, spin for 5. Yes, nice sunflower picks. Were you on a country drive? Mrs. D and I went out to that sunflower garden or that field in Girard. Do you guys know about it?
Yeah.
I heard her talking about it.
Yeah, I shared the pictures on X. So if you guys want to see it, it is something. 1.2 million sunflowers. Oof.
I love sunflowers.
That's a lot of sunflowers. Please make your monkeypox saving throw, says Chris.
Pay that man his money.
Thank you, buddy. Good to see you here. Remember, guys, Mad Scribe Magazine. Oh, and pick up Patrick's. Patrick, put your link too. I gotta get with you. I'll throw the link. I think you have something new to sell too.
Definitely, Patrick. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Which is another one of your skills. And I want you to roll. Actually, we're going to call this perception. So go ahead and roll perception for me. Roll twice and take the better of the two rolls.
Okay. With D20.
With D20, that's correct.
Never played it all.
Hold on. Props to him. He knew correct from the beginning and just wanted to clarify. Maybe in a part that we didn't see, he had him roll like a die 6 or something like that, for like damage or whatever. I'm just trying to be on Buckwheat's side here.
Buckwheat's side. Hey, long shot. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, though. If I know I'm doing this in front of a crowd,
I would want to know
a paying
too.
crowd. I'd be like, this isn't going to be very entertaining for the audience. Having me explain these rules ad nauseum, like, okay, when you roll this dice, you got to roll 2 of them and take the highest or take the lowest. That's what this is. Let me explain the rules of this game that everybody in the audience already knows to you guys, who apparently, why are you even letting these guys play? It's not like they're being like so charismatic and dramatic and theater faggy. They're just kind of. It's like watching guys in dresses and wigs going like, okay, what do I do now? Oh, okay, what is it? Okay, it's just not entertaining. Not entertaining.
A 1. Oh no! Thank goodness you're rolling with advantage. So as long as you don't roll another 1,
It's gonna be a 1.
No! We're on the same team, Twyla and Gertrude. We're just watching.
Yeah, we're not drunk.
No, you pretended to watch.
He just gave him the Ruby Rod buzz.
You rolled a second 1.
Didn't I say? Snake eyes.
I got an 8. Wait, perception? Yeah, 8.
So unfortunately, in this game, we have a thing called critical successes and failures.
This is a failure.
This is a.
I'm assuming.
Naturally.
On a natural 20, incredible things are impossible.
It's so fun to watch him explain the rules of D&D to people who don't.
You think that before they would sit down and have it live, they would sit down and have like a walkthrough?
Well, I'd be like, you guys want to do a quick play session? We'll play for 2 hours before. We'll get to know each other. We'll get a sense of like the charisma, the camaraderie between us. No. Oh, it's terrible. I guess at least what you could say about Critical Role is at least they sort of know what they're doing. I don't know why you would produce a special like this and then not even tell them like the basics of the game. And I'd be like, guys, this is going to be good for you. You're going to get a lot of exposure here. In return, you're going to have to learn
How many
these simple
views
rules.
does like a Critical Role game get? Like a
What's that?
million? How many views does a Critical Role game get?
Like after the fact, they get They get quite a few.
Well, would they get 1 million?
I don't think they're getting 1 million these days. Chat. Let us know. Let us know
What's a Critical Role session viewership like?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it is sort of stagnating a little bit for them. These people probably don't care enough to want to learn. Yeah, they're doing this for the money. Yeah. But I would say you're going to get exposure here. You know, I'd like tell them, hey, you know, in order to do this, you got to sit in for a practice game, and then you got to understand these basic concepts. How fucking hard is it? Roll this dice and add numbers to it. Steams me. A little bit of news here.
The guy on the bottom holding that dagger, I wonder if I'm alone in this, but I see Timothy Oliphant.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see it. There's Asterion, the sexually ambiguous vampire, I think. Yep, Wizards of the Coast, of course we're doing Baldur's Gate 4. Interview with the game business, WotC president, John Haidt, touched on the company's video game plans for D&D. Haidt told interviewer Chris Dring, Baldur's Gate is an incredible game, and of course, we're going to do a successor. Larian Studios made BG3, and they've indicated that it's going to be involved in any potential, is not going to be involved in any potential. So, well, that is not good, because I think it was fairly well thought of because Larian did a good job with it. So if they're not going to be involved in the sequel, I don't know. Previously announced game, the game studio Giant Skull is currently working on is not Baldur's Gate 4. Yeah, I knew about that.
Can I cut in for a second?
Yeah, please.
Critical Role, if it's the thing I'm thinking of, and it's spelled ROLE.
It is.
They have 2.51 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's not huge. How many videos they view. You know, like I'm seeing like 832,000 views. So
that might be their best of though.
But their exposure is going to be huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now remember, this is Dimension 20, so this is a little different. But Dimension 20 is still big too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dereliction says apparently about 275K in 30 days and about 2,000 live viewers on Twitch. So they're still getting big views. Those are big views, but I think they're stagnating. I think people have just, like, the novelty's kind of over for Critical Role a little bit. So, you know, now you got kind of your hardcores and the, you know, new people that
now it's just hypocritical role.
Hey-oo. Previously announced game. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there you go. Go to Stig Team. Basically telling us what we already knew. They'd be fools not to do a Baldur's Gate 4 because the first one, or the third one, I should say, was a license to print money, as they say in the business.
Remember that was, as they call it in the biz, that was on The Breakup. The guy that was going out with Jennifer Aniston, he was boring her to death at dinner.
Mm-hmm. In the biz. I like that movie.
Johnny O.
D&D's getting a new coloring book, guys. Lots of dragons, Rogan. I know you love coloring in your coloring books. Now you can do it in Dragons of the Realm. You got to wait till November, though. That's going to piss you off, right? I mean,
now, do they sell the crayons, special D&D crayons individually?
I mean, come on. This is Wizards of the Coast we're talking about. I'm sure they are. 10-Speed Press is publishing a new D&D coloring book. Announced this week, Dragons of the Realms, a new 80-page coloring book featuring various dragons and dragon-related drawings. It's an adult coloring book. God, where did we go wrong?
Yeah, I'm afraid
where did we go wrong as a society?
Ugh.
$18. $18 for a coloring book. Consume! Consume!
To say 80-page coloring book is an amateur coloring book. But in this case right here, it's a no-touch coloring book. No.
No touch.
No touch.
Get out the X card coloring book.
Oh, God. Also announced was a new compendium for the Young Adventurer's Guide series of books. The Warriors and Wizards Compendium includes information on various classes and backgrounds and appears to be geared towards 2024 rules.
Like prison rules?
Sort of. Patrick for 2. WotC branding is getting worse than Spaceballs. Yep. Spaceballs, the coloring book. And then we got Mutants and Masterminds 4th edition. Released last week. 4th edition of the venerable superhero TTRPG is here. 240-page book. Grab it on drive-thru. $14.99 or in print for $45 from Green Ronin, are the worst company out there. Maybe Evil Hat's a little bit worse, but mainly for like how good they were. Like the first edition of Mutants and Masterminds was pretty good. But this is the guy behind Mutants and Masterminds, Steve Kenson. Yes. Very, very catty, gay bitch. The thing that surprises me is just how much white supremacy allows these people to publicly say they want to institute a theocracy. And the nation just shrugs and is like, what you gonna do? One of my supervillain collections for the Icons RPG, I included Mr. White, whose sole power is that he's an ordinary man who can get away with anything without consequence. Oh, yeah. Mr. White. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, it's clever. Haha, clever.
Remember when Eddie Murphy dressed up as Mr. White on the bus?
I do not.
He was on Saturday Night Live. He went and applied for loans at a bank. Go ahead, take it. You don't even have to pay us back.
Craig, for 5. Don't ask questions. Consume product. Get excited for next product. Pretty much. We have to monetize D&D, the D&D brand. They're still at it. I mean, they're still at it. GM Doc. Do we know GM Doc?
Mama's wrong again.
No
Colonel Sanders, you're
wrong. Thank you very much, GM Doc. I don't know if this is one we've known before or not. Are you known to us, GM Doc? If you are, say so in another chat.
Not a super chat, just let us
Not
know.
a super, just a regular. It's that 3-finger meme from Inglourious Bastards whenever I hear someone say, Thaco. Embrace tradition, simulationism, ration tracking, etc. Keeps the midwits and their ilk at bay. Keep it up, Double D. Thank you so much, GM Doc. Yeah, a little bit of gatekeeping could have served us a little bit better. For sure. You know what else there is? There's the Maryshire Detective Club. It's a cozy gumshoe game, Rogan.
A cozy gumshoe.
What do you get when you cross The Hobbit and Midsummer Murders? That's the question, which Pelgrane Press has set out to answer. Powered by its in-house gumshoe system, known for investigative TTRPGs like Trail of Cthulhu, Knights Agents Black, Ashen Stars, and Bubble Gumshoe. Maryshire Detective Club allows you to play fantasy-themed amateur detectives in a cozy village. You can investigate the fearsome spectral hair of Underfoot Hall. Solves a pastry-stealing conspiracy, or solve the mystery of 2 corpses in a trench coat. Written by Gareth Ryder. Craig Bragg, 4-5. My game, 4 color concepts, will be better than Mutants and Masterminds. F Green Ronin, absolutely. Yeah, let us know when it is available, Craig.
I wonder if Gelatinous Dude's thing was a problem because it was on Rumble? Or did you just switch to Rumble, Gelatinous?
Yeah, it's Gelatinous Rube. Are you out there? Good to see you, Patty.
Right here, we got him.
Yep.
Double D.
Oh. That's Gelatinous Dude. Gelatinous Dude, is that... I thought it was Gelatinous Boob. There's too many Gelatinuses here. Gelatinous Dude, are you Gelatinous Boob as well?
Or is your wife Gelatinous?
We may have a pod. We may have pod people here.
Remember, like in a game,
replicants.
Remember when you were making like your character in Wii, and then sometimes that you'd be in the stands as a fan when you're not playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was always kind of cool.
Yeah.
Edgelord for 2. I hate that Axis and Allies funds this. Yeah, I do love A&A too. Yep, I agree with you.
Patrick wants some scratchers.
I just played Axis and Allies a couple months ago, and I was Japan, and I pretty much dominated the whole Southeast Rim. Conquered Australia, conquered India, brought the Allies to their knees. Patrick Demo for 5. I used to hate the term gritty. It was for all the edgy boys. Now I hate cozy. Yeah, what is this? It's this new thing. Cozy is my new trigger word when talking RPGs. It's like they saw the success of whatchamacallit. What's the one that was big on Nintendo? You guys know. It's the where you go like in the village and like fish. I know they'll know. But yeah, it's like they want to replicate that in RPGs.
The Sims?
No. You know what it is? It's like you make your little avatar, you go to that town. It's like Stardew Valley, but it was the first one. Animal Crossing, thank you very much. Anthropomorphic, yes. But Stardew Valley, there's like a bunch of these now. They're video games where you just chillax and you farm shit, talk with the locals, get into, a tussle with them. But it's like it's all like relaxing. But it's like just because it works for video games, it's not going to work for RPG. Well, maybe it is. Maybe we're the dinosaurs because people are obviously buying this shit. I don't know how it could be entertaining. That's all I'm saying.
There's your answer, Double D.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good to see you, brother. All right, glad you're here. Well, welcome to the party, pal. We got to get that drop. Remind me.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Here's your picture. A whole game of this stuff.
Oh, look, someone lost a scarf. Oh, my.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the tension. There's not going to be much tension in this. It's to me, it just kind of shows how far we've sort of fallen. Like D&D is as nerdy as the people who played it. It was heavy metal.
Yes.
I mean, it was like heavy metal magazine. Like
yes.
Heavy metal music.
Yes.
It was like Frank Frazetta and shit like that. And it's like now it's just soft bullshit. It's like all this feminine nonsense.
Well, it just appears that this game and some of the other games that we've been seeing are made for girls around 11, 12.
Yeah, which
but
is the average maturity level of some of these people, including the dudes.
Yeah.
Like I get why women want to play shit like this. I get it, but men. Oh, hey, honey, we're going to play a cozy game. We're going to go fishing and solve mysteries, like Nancy Drew.
Well, honey, I'm having the boys over and watching sports all night long. Buy us some beer now.
Yeah. Dory for 5. Good to see you, my dear. This is for all the gelatinous confusion. There's no confusion. I just want to make sure you guys were taken care of. That's all. Yes, he was. He was shadow banned.
What happened?
I banned another one.
No. That's YouTube doing the shadow banning. Yeah. That's interesting to hear.
Another one.
Thank you, Dory. Good to see you guys. Good people. Got to see Dory and Gelatinous at CNYCon. DB for 5. That's it. I'm changing all my Dwaro Deep campaign to a cozy gentrification of the Lost City. Now I need gay dwarf minis. Anyone got a source?
How about that one where they were baking?
Oh, well.
That picture?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's actual D&D. But then thank you, DB. Yeah. We'll help you. If I come across any of those STL files of gay dwarves, I'll let you know. Okay, but here's where we're at. Ready, Set, Bake.
Okay.
The Great British Bake Off inspired role-playing game. Seriously.
I am your host, Jessica, and this week we have Jay and Dave here to tell us all about their game, Ready, Set, Bake.
This is a role-playing game.
Jiminy Christmas.
If you want to bake, just go in the kitchen and bake, you fucking retards.
This has gone out of hand. This really has gone out of hand.
You don't need to simulate everything. The only reason D&D worked is because you were simulating fighting fucking dragons, which is kind of hard to do in the real world. I don't need to simulate fishing. If I want to fish, I'll go down to the lakefront and fish. If I want to solve crimes, I'll become a cop. Yes. If I want to learn how to cook, I'll just cook. Roll for cinnamon.
It's a fantastic, delicious, edible tabletop RPG, which is the theme of all the games this month. So I'm really excited to hear more about it from you. Thanks so much for coming on.
I should have warned you guys.
+5 jambalaya.
Yeah, you're gonna lose some testosterone in this episode. You better order a nice steak tomorrow.
Remember
for
the
dinner.
Man Show?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Girls on trampolines.
One of my favorites. Yeah, still love Adam Carolla. Spin Gypsy for 2. Can you multi-class and be a baker bartender? Ooh, whoa. Only at 3rd level. Only at 3rd level.
Yeah, great to be here.
Oh, there you go. There's.
She went Garibay. She's smelling her fingers.
Don't know where the hand's been.
Jay Eisinger is a they, them. The host is at least a she, her. Host isn't
Just
bad
cut my
looking.
fucking hair.
Co-owner of Sunken Rust game. Am I reading that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
What the fuck?
Sunken Rust.
Sunken Rust.
Whatever.
And the other one's the lead designer.
The Rusty Nail Games. Neko Eve. Full 5. Is there a mechanic to run to your dad in the audience to get him to open a jar for you? Probably. Gelatinous. Yep, done with YouTube. Infuriating. Yeah, well, hey, most of the time, I would say now almost all the time, we're simulcasting to Rumble. The only time we don't is for members only, but I'm going to try to figure out how to do that too for Rumble.
We're up to 26 on Rumble.
Yep. Give him a bitter drag, would you?
Oh, sure will.
He wanted a bitter drag. I could read it in that chat.
Bitter dregs.
Yeah, as you guys can see, we're slowly building out Rumble. It's look, YouTube has been okay to me, but I'm under no illusion. I know if when you get to a certain level and start getting on their radar, then they have ways of screwing with you. Fortunately, right now I'm just so small that that doesn't happen. So right now they leave me alone, and we'll continue to use them.
So how about you do a little intro to yourselves and how you're involved with the game and what you did for it. So Jay, why don't we start with you?
Sure. So I was the game designer. It was the first game that I ever tried to make, and it did fairly well. So
I tried to make it. It did fairly well. This would not inspire me to buy your game.
Right.
You're supposed to come on and go like, I made a kick-ass game. Let's go.
I came up with like the rules, the playtesting, and that sort of thing, and then handed it off to Dave, who is my partner in crime, and he did all the layout. Dave, do you want to talk about the challenges?
Yeah.
I mean, I am Dave. I did all the layout and probably.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Dave, and I don't want to be here.
It's like a PBS, like NPR, like setup.
Sweaty balls
all the way.
Probably tossed an idea or two over the fence, but I don't remember which ones.
They're so good.
And I'm a graphic designer
like it when
by
I put them in
trade,
my
full time for a dozen years. So to me, this was a fun chance to put together something without any creative restraints, where I didn't have anyone giving me a brief or telling me how it should look.
What are they going to tell you? It's a cooking. Yeah, the only thing you get is, are you sure you want to do this?
Right. We're
okay.
I don't see anything on there saying, hi, Dave, what's it? He, him, hobbies baking.
I'm not sure there's many taboos in the world of baking RPGs. I'm pretty sure you guys are pioneers in the field.
As long as Jay was cool with it. So I really enjoyed
Badger.
getting to stretch some creative muscles on this one.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And what sort of graphic design do you do in your day job? And is it very different from doing?
What did she say? That's fantastic.
I think she's British. I think she meant fantastic.
Role-playing games, or is there a lot of crossovers in kind of, the idea behind it?
I'm a member of an in-house marketing team. And so probably the closest thing that's comparable is that I do catalogs every year.
Okay.
That are,
I do catalogs. There's no mention of like, I've been playing for decades. Like I love, these games are in my blood. Like I gotta, I need for people to see what I'm selling. Nah, it's just he's like basically giving his LinkedIn profile.
I write greeting cards. My specialty is the bereavement section.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much implied at this point, is it not? Patrick for 5. I'd totally play a cooking RPG if Gordon Ramsay is the GM. I rolled a natural 1, chef. Natural 1. It's raw, you donkey.
So that would be fun.
Put the buns on the ears. Crawford of the Crimson Craw, for fuck's sake, EN World. Talk about some bitter dregs. You guys are incorrigible. Incorrigible.
Anywhere between 40 and 70 pages.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm familiar with the format and like the paper types or things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
in terms of content, very different.
Yeah, I was about to say, because communicating concepts through games is a different layout challenge, and the graphic design and the layout of that can add so much to games, I feel. And we've got some pictures on the screen if you're watching live. Hello. And if you're listening on the podcast, if you click through, you'll be able to see some images of things we have there as well. But tell you what, let's get involved. Let's dig into it and talk about the game. Actually, no, first I'm going to be nosy, like I always am, and talk about the two of you a bit more, if that's okay.
It's okay. All right.
G'day, mate.
Give you a little bit of the in out. Okay. Cognizator. $3.
You call that a knife? That's a knife.
Throw another shrimp on the ball, bay. Does the game include a gas oven? Is it big enough to fit someone's head? Yeah, Sylvia Plath humor always goes over well. Thank you. Cogitationizer. Cogitationizer. There you go. I got to remember that one just for the reference. Matthew Pickard for 5. There must be a game set in 1940s Germany. It wasn't a baking game, but there were a lot of ovens. All right, you guys are turning up the spice here.
So I always dig in and ask about your background and history with games. So that the first classic question, Jay, I'll ask you is, do you remember the first tabletop role-playing game that you played?
Yes, it's the game we're not allowed to talk about.
It was Dungeons and Dragons. We can talk about it. It exists.
It was 3.5.
Yes.
So Dave and some of our college friends sat down and played a game, and I was like, I don't know what this is about. So I was kind of like sitting off to the side, playing with some yarn, and they got to the end of the module, and they go, so we don't have a healer, and we ran out of healing potions. Do you want to come play a cleric next week? And we had like barely started
there.
I like it. She just stopped and said, well, you had to be there.
She got that from one of his greeting cards.
Very ribald here. Asked him to be a cleric, and he came.
Dating at that point, so that was my classic getting invited to play the cleric because anyone wanted to play a healer.
This is like in The Office when they say, like, now Joan over there, she's the cut up. She'll make you laugh in the aisle. And like they're never funny. Anybody who says that is never funny. They're like the anti-funny.
Got it.
That was only it was the same thing. I had one session before Jay joined. That module was only a 3-session thing, and then it was over, and we're like, well, now what? And I'm like, I love stories. I'm a writer. I'll DM.
What's behind him? There's like
been
a
doing that
hand
ever since.
floating.
Literally the following week.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you get these weird artifacts if you do like the virtual backgrounds.
Essentially,
it's kind of weird. It's like Slender Man or something.
And was like, yeah, I could do this, and ran semester-long campaigns for years.
Oh wow. So your like tabletop journey like really happened together really at similar times then. So that's fantastic. I mean, obviously, it started with Dungeons & Dragons, which is where a lot of people are, because it's one of the, the biggest dominant games in the hobby.
Is this Morris's chick? Please tell me he's not banging this girl, Jessica. Is this Morris's girlfriend? Anybody know? Or his wife?
Makes sense. That your game is obviously...
binary.
I wouldn't say Dungeons and Dragons inspired for Ready Set Bake. We'll talk about the inspiration in a bit. But where did you go from Dungeons and Dragons? Because it's clear you have some experience and knowledge of other game systems. So where did you go next?
I think it was Call of Cthulhu. So it was, very
Hey, RPG Grandma, good to see you.
very different. We played some D20 Modern, I think. There were some homebrew stuff thrown around. And it wasn't until, maybe 8 or 9 years, and I had started GMing 5th edition, which is my first time GMing, and really this system, I feel like I'm fighting it all the time. So I was inspired to come up with a different kind of experience, especially for people that are like, oh, so you play role-playing games, what's that?
All right, so first thing I do, by the way, let this be a lesson to you guys. I'm a creator, and I know, I'm going to promote my own product, so I'm going to start my own channel regardless. I have something to sell. I don't care if there's 10 people there to start. I'm going to make the most professional production I can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a fucking microphone. It's these people, it sounds like they're talking in a tin can in an air bubble under the ocean. All these weird artifacts from the sound. I can't understand anything she's saying.
And so a lot of my friends and family and people that I knew weren't gamers.
If you're going down this road, guys, that's all I'm telling you, because I know a lot of you are working on stuff. If you're planning on being on shows like this, for instance, or just, and you should never plan on, selling your stuff through someone like me. You should be doing your own stuff. Get a quality microphone, which you can get on Amazon now for $40. There's no excuse for this.
It would require them to do their homework.
They're probably so poor that they can't do it. But for God's sake, I know this audience isn't, but Gerhint for 5. For all this, Holy, please tell me they're brother and sister and they cannot procreate. I think they're just business partners. For God's sakes, I hope so.
How do I introduce them to the concept of gaming with something that they could understand in the Monopoly version, the Yahtzee version of roleplay?
We're 15 minutes in, or it seems like it. It's probably just 5. I don't what are you selling?
Right.
You should be steering these conversations back to our awesome game.
Yes. Focus on the game, maybe the mechanics, and then when you slowly back off, get a little feel of who the people are.
I have a hunch they're probably married. They had the same last name,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What was his name? Dave Eisinger?
I think so, yeah. Oh, God. All right. Are you ready for?
Bring it.
Cartoonishly evil villains are easy.
All right, so first thing I noticed, do you remember for a while she was doing the thing? It's been forever and a day since we've even looked at Ginny's videos. But one thing I do remember from the ones we looked at and the ones I saw in the interim, she was going through this phase where she's like, I'm an au naturel girl. I'm not going to wear makeup. No more makeup. I'm just going to look beat. I just got out of bed, and that's going to be fine for all my simps. Well, now we're putting the makeup. Now we're putting the eye makeup back on. Now we're wearing keyhole tops. What's going on, Ginny?
Just have them murder some innocents, or plan to take over the world, or take calls on speakerphone in public.
My favorite terrain is your Underdark.
Who you are, you demons. Sympathetic villains are tougher to pull off. They're doing evil things, but for reasons we can understand, or even relate to. Done right, they can raise the stakes and add moral complications that make your game hit way harder. But it's a tricky line to walk. If their motivation isn't believable, you end up with a villain who's neither interesting nor threatening. But if they're too sympathetic, they may not feel like a villain at all. Part of their appeal is the possibility that they could be redeemed. But if they're redeemed too easily, there go all your stakes. Well, good news, I have found a solution. A few weeks ago, I watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix.
I don't even know.
That's our basis.
That we did not gatekeep hard enough. I regret. I regret.
Pat, yeah, you were probably close to her, Pat. She was over last year. Was she over in roughly the same area? I'm going to assume you guys were probably over there too. I saw some some still pictures of her. Yeah, she was not dolled up in person. She probably felt like, I'm not in front of the camera. These people are already here. I already got their money. Like Hulk Hogan used to say that if somebody was going too hard in the ring. Be like, easy, brother. We already got their money.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. For shizzle. Yeah, but she just probably rolled out of bed at Gen Con. Yeah, time to go hammer some checks. Best paint yourself yellow, because you're a simp, son. Yep.
And ever since, I've been thinking about it a completely normal amount. Got to
Cal. How dare you?
Well, but now that's how I'm getting paid.
Pictures here. They kept her as a trainee for 10 years. She never even debuted. Alongside great music and animated heartthrobs and my favorite cat in the whole world, this movie also demonstrates the perfect 3-step formula for sympathetic villains. So today, I'm gonna share that formula with you using
Matthew Pickard. K-pop demon hunters, more like gay pop semen hunters.
You dirty dog.
Dirty dog, you. Badger for 5. Ginny's running at the wall like they're giving out prize money at the end.
Hi, I'm Leomund. Your tiny hut or mine?
Steven, thank you very much for your $4, sir.
K-pop demon hunters to show you how it works. If you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, I'll give you the context you need. But there will be some major spoilers, so I also won't be offended if you have to set this video aside until you've been properly indoctrinated. Until you've seen it. Seriously, big spoilers for the whole plot. Consider yourselves warned. In case you haven't heard—
All right, guys, you're warned.
What? I've never even heard of this.
Neither have I. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to this gay stuff.
K-pop, what? Demon Hunters?
of K-pop demon hunters.
She's
It's a
gonna
new
tell us, I think.
Netflix animated.
Oh, there you go.
Did I fail my con save? Because consider me stunned.
So if somebody told you, like, hey, I got elevator pitch, I got the perfect setup for a D&D game. You're going to want to see this. You're like, all right, well, show me. And they put this on. Like, what the No, I want to see what the setup for the game.
Right.
Not a cartoon of, Gem and the holograms.
musical from Sony. It's blowing up on social media, breaking records on.
Getting a kickback. She mentioned Sony. She mentioned Netflix.
She's getting big enough.
She's hitting the dots there.
She's 800K subscribers, boys. She ain't playing.
Keep us in the loop.
Mercurius, 1 membership. Thank you very much, my friend. Mm-hmm.
Netflix, and the music is even topping the Billboard global charts. It's about a K-pop group called Huntrix who fights demons. The antagonists, of course, are a demon boy band. If you're rolling your eyes right now, I get it. I was skeptical at first too, and then an hour later I was ugly crying.
Why couldn't you love me? I did.
Our model for a sympathetic villain is this guy, Genu.
There's your villain.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
He was once human, but made a deal with the head honcho demon, Kima, to escape his life of poverty. Now he himself has become a demon and is the mastermind behind the demon boy band plan. They're called the Saja Boys, and if they can steal all the fans away from Huntrix, the human world will be left undefended and demons can feast freely on souls as nature intended.
It sounds so... I mean, I don't want to say stupid because there is an audience for this. I'm just like... But again, I'm like, all right, this is like... I know it's make-believe, but you can tell stories based in like Shakespeare and classic storytelling, right. The Odyssey.
It's just,
I mean, I don't know why we're going to Korean music cartoons for inspiration now.
There's an awful lot of examples, throughout literature history of sympathetic villains. There's 1,000 movies that are popular the past 30 years that the villain is a villain you sympathize with, and like sometimes that makes for the best movie. So, but
too much of it these days.
Yeah, she
too much of it.
Chooses K-pop business and mention Netflix and Sony. You know, I'm highly suspect of her video.
Well, this is, you know what, and I think this is a bit of like an algorithm video. This is her like being smart, I guess, in a way, like a YouTuber. Like, what's hot now? Oh, everybody's watching this K-pop. Oh, I still have to please my D&D fans. We'll mix. We'll make peanut butter and jelly Reese cups or whatever. I mean, it's nasty, it's disgusting, but I can see the logic behind it still. Spin Gypsy for 10. Ooh, that's worth something.
But I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
How that didn't win an Oscar, I don't understand.
It was a terrific movie.
I don't understand the voting process anymore.
I hope I live long enough to see Ginny trying to influence at 60 years old. Shelf life's going fast, babe. Yeah, maybe a few years longer. If she blows Mercer.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You guys are getting a little spicy here tonight. Patrick Demo for 2.
They're all putting hot sauce on the tacos.
Yes,
all of them.
What was that? Oh, it was my soul leaving my body. Yeah. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Thraxis, also 5. She's really scraping the barrel for content to ride the algorithm these days. Yeah. And I can sympathize because it's hard enough when you're just kind of a part-timer who's just kind of like, well, I'll do what I can. That's sort of at where I'm at. I think this is like her, like she needs this to work. Like, I don't know what is she going to do? Well, you know what? Now she's at a space where she could just sell anything. She could sell her bathwater to a lot of her fans, quite frankly.
I bought some.
Crazymouse. You're breaking my heart. K-pop, Milli Vanilli in the Batman.
Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it.
That's amazing that one of those guys pretty much offed himself because of that. It's like it was such a... And if you could just tell him, like, dude, just wait. Just live off your money for like 10 years and nobody will give a fuck. Was it Fab or Rob? Who
Rob and Fab.
Yeah, which one offed himself? Was it Fab? It was Fab. Craig Bragg for 10. Hey, he's got a little something.
Pay that man his money.
Oh, we're doubling up already, are we, Crazymouse?
It's right next to it, so I like rounders.
Very good. I will defer to your pristine judgment. From what I gather, it's a mashup of Gem and the Holograms, Miraculous, and Totally Spies. Girls like it because they tend to suck at the stuff that appeals to guys. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not begrudging people who like the show, but like, why are we trying to make things even more feminine and weird?
Right.
Just stupid. Crawford for 2. I love this on Nintendo 64. Yeah.
Genu is the perfect model for a sympathetic villain, and not just because he's hot, although he is very hot. Don't judge me, they knew exactly what they were doing here. That's why I always carry a sword. It really ramps up the sexual tension. But no, he's the perfect model thanks to 3 specific features.
Is
and
that
these
a wand
features
of magic missiles in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
Hungar. I'm here, everyone. You can start the show now. All right. Let's go back to
here.
All right, so Brennan Lee Mulligan.
are repeatable.
Good to see you, buddy.
You can use them to create your own unique sympathetic villains over and over again. Let's go through them one by one. The first is his goal. Genu's motivation is to take down Huntrix and harvest a bunch of souls so that in turn, Kima will erase his memories of his family, which cause him constant pain. Obviously, every villain has a goal, but a sympathetic villain can't just have any goal. It's important that this goal be impossible or at least extremely difficult to accomplish without doing evil. I can relate to this. I have to make YouTube thumbnails every week. Clickbait is more or less equivalent to stealing souls, right? Some other great examples of this are Anakin Skywalker, who thinks becoming a Sith Lord is the only way to save Padme, or Magneto, who thinks that the only way to keep mutants safe from the threat of a dominant human population is to pull an Uno reverse and pivot to mutant supremacy instead. To be clear, I am not suggesting that your players can't come up with creative, non-evil ways to solve your sympathetic villain's problem. All I'm saying is that the villain needs to believe that doing evil is their only path forward. They need a way to justify their actions that your players can—
What if they like it? What if they just like doing evil?
have sympathy for, because that's what we mean when we say a villain is sympathetic. It means if we were in their
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
position, we might not have made the same choices, but we understand why they did. We can see the path.
It's this new paradigm shift, and I don't like it, that every villain has to be conflicted. They got to have a backstory. You know, they have to have a motivation. Well, they should have a motivation for sure. But in the same respect, there's nothing wrong with just a balls to the wall evil guy being your villain. Mercurius for 5. She's really drawing a long bow, trying to attach this show for RPGs. Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, she knows her audience. You know, the audience, of course, just laps it up. But honestly, I can tell you what's going on as a YouTuber behind the scenes. She probably saw like, oh, K-pop is hot now, and I'm a D&D channel. How can I combine these two things? Honestly, guys,
Guys like me can't leave fast enough.
guys like the thing is, it wouldn't surprise me if she had AI help write this script. Maybe not all of it, but maybe like give her the ideas. You know, ChatGPT. How do I combine K-pop with D&D? You know, maybe focus on villain or something, and then Hungar for 2. Why not be a villain? Because it's fun. Yes, as I said, some men just want to watch the world burn. Craig for 5, hitting it up hard today.
Won some scratchers.
I only watch Ginny D videos with the sound off. It's easier to focus on the cleavage in that chest window. What little of it there is. Yeah. Spin Gypsy for 5. Saruman got sick of trees, so he went clubbing with... Saruman got sick of trees, so he went clubbing with Sauron. What's the problem here? Yeah. It's almost like they're afraid to do... I don't want to say like over-the-top villains, Spin Gypsy, but... Like I said, I have no issues with somebody being evil for evil's sake. Some people were just born bad. It's like the whole Jessica Rabbit
I was
thing.
just drawn that way.
Yeah, just drawn that way. Magna Quam for almost 5. I love listening to Ginny D break down a basic cartoon. Tune in next week as she illuminates the themes of Cat in the Hat.
That led them to where they are. Of course, coming up with this kind of motivation can be tough,
Thank you,
especially
guys.
in a world like D&D, where
Over
some
200,
problems
hit
that
that
are
like button.
unsolvable in the real world can be taken care
On
of
YouTube.
easily with magic. One of the things that makes Jinu's goal so perfect for this is that it isn't really about the
Do the same on Rumble too, guys. Hit that like button or a thumbs up on Rumble.
mechanic of erasing his memory. It's about shame. He regrets the choices he made, and the painful memory of those choices is what gives Kima power over him. We can all relate to the feeling of shame. It's one of those inescapable human experiences that can't really be solved.
Wasn't he a Batman
I mean,
villain?
greater rest.
Who? Shame. In the desert. What was the guy's name with the gunfighter? Who's based off of Clint Eastwood in the Adam West Batman.
Shane.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, you're going way back. I was thinking the movies. I'm like, which movie? Which movie is Shane? Yeah. Man. There's some good oddball villains in that. King
Siren.
Tut. Yeah. Egghead. Vincent Price as a villain in Batman. I mean, we didn't know how good we had it back
Mad
then.
Hatter.
Yeah, Mad Hatter.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar.
My favorite thief and liar, Snake Oil Sean, giving out 5. Thank you, brother. Always appreciated. All of you guys, thank you
uppers,
so much.
downers, and all arounders.
Restoration has a very specific list of effects, and I'm pretty sure radical self-acceptance isn't one of them. This type of existential wound is a goldmine for sympathetic villains. Regret, grief, mortality, injustice, powerlessness. Anakin turns to the dark side because he is afraid of losing the person he loves. We're all afraid of that, and it's a very human and also unavoidable pain.
The problem with this in a game is it's hard to relate that your villain is feeling shame and he really loves this girl, and it's like your players are going to be like, dude, I don't care. I want to stab this guy in the stomach. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get bored if you like put all these stupid fucking layers on it. Unless it affects them directly, they're not going to give two shits about his motivation. That's you as a DM jerking off, thinking that like, oh, you know, what I'm really doing here is writing a story. You know, it's a little bit, this is like high art. It's like, no, give your players a nice target. Give them a few quirks to make them interesting. I mean, if it's somebody from their past, okay, but that should already be baked in and worked for, you know? If it's somebody they know, you know, who turned evil, that's fine. Understand that. In the same respect, though,
Speaking of baked in.
Oh, really? Wow. Did not know that.
To know that there is nothing we can do. We could lose the people we love anytime. And yet, not once has a demon approached me and offered to make my husband immortal for the small price of my soul. I'm ready to negotiate. This sort of psychological pain point doesn't need to be obvious. You don't have to be like, hey guys,
We'll say she does know how to do those pretty good. Those little stingers.
playing Trauma the Adventure. Your
Not meant
villain's
for
goal
me.
can and should involve all the fantasy stuff that suits your game. Interplanar portals and dark magic and as many MacGuffins as you want. But if it comes from a deeper root, then not only will it be relatable, but it'll be a lot harder for your players to resolve with the creative use of a single spell slot. Okay, onward to step 2. There is a point in K-pop Demon Hunters where
Her
Ginny
fingernails match her hair.
That don't surprise me, man. That doesn't surprise me.
His sides. Rumi convinces him that if he teams up with Huntrix, he can be free, and he agrees to do it. But when the time comes to prove it, he betrays her. I think this is an essential beat in a sympathetic villain story. If there comes a point when the good guys are starting to win the villain over, or even just starting to have empathy for them and questioning if they're redeemable, that's when the villain needs to backslide. I know this might sound a little formulaic, but hear me out. If all it takes to flip a villain is a couple of emotional heart-to-hearts and a group hug, then congratulations. You've created the least threatening, least complex villain in history. You've totally undercut your own story. Not only are you basically saying that your villain's conviction was never that strong, but you're also making the player's success less valuable by making it feel too easy. Your villain has chosen to do terrible things, and most
I can't help when I look at her. For some reason, Arya Stark is just in the actress. She looks like the actress that plays Arya Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Macy.
And I just expect her to whip out Needle and say something clever about killing people.
Yeah. She doesn't. It serves her well. Like I said, she has kind of that sort of odd, that odd look. And of course she always rocks the green blue hair, whatever it is. It's helped her. She look, 800,000.
Yeah, she's a millionaire.
800,000. Yep.
people don't make that kind of decision lightly. Your players need to feel like turning the villain to their side isn't an easy path. That way, if they actually succeed at it, that success feels meaningful and earned. Sometimes one betrayal is enough for the party to say, well, we tried, evil it is, and that's valid. Sometimes that is the arc.
Badger for 5. No one complains that there's no tragic backstory. For Johnny Ringo, Curly Bill, or Ike Clanton in Tombstone. It's overdone and usually unnecessary. Yes. It should be a very small exception. If you've been running games for like 20 years, I mean, trust me, once is probably enough. Your players are going to revolt if, that you want them to like your villain and understand his motivations, even though, you have to defeat him. I do understand. Thank you very much, Badger. Yeah.
Other times, though, the
No
party will
thing.
keep
He's
trying,
just drunk,
convinced
that's all.
that there's still a spark of good in there. Either way, I'm a firm believer that a sympathetic villain should only betray the party once. Any more, and it's less tragic tale of a good man fallen and more toxic ex that they keep texting back for some reason. It's the kind of twist that gets less fun if it's repeated. If players do successfully convert the villain to their side through persistence and faith, the fact that they got past that betrayal and kept trying is going to make them feel extra accomplished when they pull it off. By the way, switching sides doesn't have to—
Why, like, as a player, why would you want to do that? Like, what motivation is there for you to, in the way she's talking, like, oh, we want to save this guy. We want to save this guy. Is there any money in it? How much money? It's like, how much money do you have? How's it going to benefit me to do this?
Right.
Why shouldn't I just stab you? You know? Oh, but you don't understand, man. I was in love with the princess. It's like, motherfucker, I don't care. I'll kill you where you stand. Say when.
Demean full on.
Say when. Don't mind him. He just drunk, that's all.
There you go, Johnny on the spot. Crazymouse earning his money.
Joining the group chat. Maybe the villain lets the party escape when they could have finished them off. Maybe they hold back the killing blow. Maybe they turn on their own side
Or maybe they just kill him for fun.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Well, how about because he's a villain?
Yeah.
Give a crap if he's got some sort of moral tug of war going on in his heart and his soul. He's a bad guy.
She's the kind of DM too that'd be like, "Oh, do you really want to do that?" I guess not.
The guy's a
Guess we
demon. They're up to bad things.
Yeah, he's a demon. He'll get his reward in the afterlife. We'll set his soul free. How about that?
crucial moment, giving the party the slight edge they needed.
I
There's a
don't
whole
think so,
messy
Badger.
spectrum between a full redemption arc and hesitating just long enough to let the heroes win the day.
Boy,
But no
somebody
matter
said it.
where you
She's-
land, it's going to feel
She is without makeup. She's rushing to that wall.
super dramatic and make the party feel like their efforts to view the villain in
Toxic fish. Remember, that mermaid chick cosplayer said she was horrible. A toxic fish.
shades of gray have been rewarded. Now, you might be asking, Ginny, if the villain switches sides, doesn't that just end the arc? First of all, love the enthusiasm. Second of all, I am literally in the middle of a video, so maybe just jot down your questions for the end, okay? One of the scariest things for a dungeon master about running a sympathetic villain is the fear that if you let players successfully
I
appeal
know
to their
mass polymorph. Want to go at it like rabbits?
I got something for rabbits too. Remind me.
humanity, or maybe just take advantage of it, your villain will lose all their narrative power as an antagonist. That's where the third step comes in. Behind every sympathetic villain, there needs to be a bigger, unsympathetic villain. This works in a few ways. First, it keeps the tension.
Oh, so basically you're just jerking around with everybody.
You know, we kind of had a sympathetic villain.
Who was that?
The Redcoat.
That was only because he was beating up one of the players that we wanted beaten up.
He owned
that sympathy was earned. I'll have you. Yeah, we played actually it was Mutants and Masterminds 20 years ago, and our one friend Gavin, he was this superhero called the Leprechaun, and for every, like any good superhero game, I gave every
there was a Legion of Doom for our superheroes.
So every one of these guys superheroes had their own villain. So obviously, the Leprechaun, he's Irish. I'm like, some guy called the Redcoat, played by Jude Law, I think we said.
That is correct.
And Gavin Morgan would be like, all right, time to take him to the woodshed, and he would just roll so bad. It got to the point like everybody was just kind of chuckling whenever like he would show up. We'd be like, all right,
It wasn't
how's he
even-
gonna mop the floor with you this time?
It wasn't even like a rivalry because Gavin never won.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like Dayton and Ohio State are not rivals. I mean, in
One's
football,
a hammer, one's a nail.
Yes,
it was uncanny. It
Yeah.
was.
To Gavin's credit, he never tried to deny it.
Right.
He just kept saying like, this guy owns me. I don't know what to do. Sometimes the dice, I just said this guy's got your number. I got over 40 years experience of being an asshole. I think I got villains covered. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Just
You're hired.
lean into those dark, that dark nature. Rumble froze again. All right. Oh God, I hope.
alive. Even if your party is trying to drag the villain towards redemption, someone else is yanking them back. Sure, your players are doing their best to convince the villain to reform, but somebody else is doing their best to remind your villain of what they have to lose by switching sides. When Jinnu wavers, it's Kima who twists the knife and reminds him, hey buddy, freedom is not on the menu. Second, it protects the stakes of the story, allowing you to be open to all the ways your sympathetic villain might respond to your party. They're free to question their loyalty without completely erasing the threat and the tension. Your players can throw out all their best arguments, roll nat 20s on persuasion, and you don't have to panic that you'll run out of opposition. You don't have to be scared of your party having a real impact on the villain. The stakes stay intact because there's still somebody standing behind the villain who's evil just because it's a Tuesday. Of course, the other benefit of having a bigger...
It's like you're cheating the players. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just sounds to me like you're kind of cheating the players. This is a pet. Instead of a pet NPC, this is like a pet villain. This under villain, this underboss. Just kind of seems like a DM pet to me.
Bad is that you're able to carry on the story no matter what happens with your sympathetic villain. Whether they get redeemed or die or just walk off into the sunset to rethink their life choices, you've got another antagonist ready to go. With or without Jinnu, Kima is an eternal force of evil. Even at the end of the movie, all Huntrix can really do is subdue him. If this were a D&D campaign and it wasn't over yet, Kima would instantly and organically shift into the role of primary villain. At the end of K-pop Demon Hunters, Jinnu sacrifices himself to save Rumi. I know, men will do literally anything but go to therapy. Of course, you don't have to kill your
Men will do anything but go to therapy. I think that was a little marriage, little blast for her husband there.
Sympathetic villain, but I will admit it's a little tidier. If they live, you've got to decide what they're doing next. Sticking around as an ally, leaving on a personal quest, finally pursuing their lifelong passion of interpretive dance. That's why I always carry a sword. Because you either die a villain or live long enough to become an interpretive dancer. But
I think she should have said you either die a hero. Oh, all right. I think that makes sense. All right, Spin Gypsy for 5. So in the UK right now, if you open your mouth against the state, you go to jail. I wonder how Ginny would describe the Orwellian takedown against the West. She's all for it, I would say. She is all for it. That is because she probably lives out in the suburbs in Colorado or wherever the hell she is. Just like all these suburban white women yammering about diversity and then living as far away from the inner city as they can possibly get because they're all hypocrites.
Who's worse, her or that lady that stands in the kitchen and bakes and talks about how much she hates her husband?
Oh God. To be fair to Ginny, it's that lady.
I agree. I was going to say I prefer Ginny over that other one who gets mad because she doesn't serve food at her party. Because her husband's too busy having fun.
He can't grill. When he's grilling, he's having fun because he's talking to people as he's providing the main course for everybody.
Yeah, that one lives rent free in my head.
That's Paige Turner. Yeah. No, Ginny. Like I said, I don't hate Ginny.
Come on our show.
She has me blocked on X. That is never going to happen. In the same respect, she's just kind of like a sign of the times.
She wouldn't resist this if me and Lenny dressed up as Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
South America.
Hello. A sacrifice like Jinnu's can be a powerful tool. It rewards your players for investing in the villain's humanity, and it cranks up their hatred for the bigger bad. Not only is Kima still evil incarnate, but now he's the guy who took out their newly redeemed ally. It's the ultimate sympathetic act for your villain, making them into a victim of the new antagonist. So, to recap, they need a relatable reason to do evil things, their path to redemption should not be linear, and there should always be a bigger, badder villain pulling the strings. This might sound like it would get repetitive, but once you start spotting it, you'll realize that half your favorite sympathetic villains are running this exact same software. For example, Zuko's goal in Avatar: The Last Airbender is to earn his father's approval by capturing the Avatar. In the Crystal Catacombs of Ba Sing Se, he starts to rethink things, but ultimately betrays Katara and Iroh by siding with Azula. And when he finally does ally with Team Avatar, Fire Lord Ozai sweeps in
Is this
like,
a show or a movie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you describing what should happen at the table, or is this on the show?
I'm confused. Or she just told us every single thing that happened. We don't need to watch it.
This is a different show she's talking about.
Hi there. I'll be your
animated Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
so she's off to another tangent.
Oof.
I thought she was talking about Titanic or something. What the fuck?
I don't like her content, but normally her content's a little tighter than this. She's a little...
Your final boss today. Can I start you off with some war crimes? Our stories are full of these patterns, and that's not a...
And I mean, all right, as much as we all love the zingers, I mean...
a bug, it's a feature. We repeat them because we connect to them. So don't be scared to use a formula. It's what you do with your characters and themes and fantasy MacGuffins that make it feel fresh. And while I do love a good sympathetic villain, not every villain needs to come with a tragic backstory and a side of self-actualization. Jinnu might be redeemable, but the other Saja boys, the other demons, and Kima himself, definitely not. Sometimes your players just want to roll initiative and beat the shit out of somebody who deserves it.
Thank you. Should have led with that. You buried the lead, honey.
Deserves it.
Yes.
Moral dilemmas are great, but if every fight turns into a trolley problem, it can start to get exhausting. If you find that your players are talking too much and fighting too little, I have a video all about that right here. I think it's a good complement to this video to help you make sure that you cover the whole spectrum of sympathetic villains to truly evil.
That's probably because I downloaded the video. Okay. On YouTube, it would have come up.
All right.
Monsters in your games. It's the most cathartic thing we can hope for in a world where it is not acceptable to use this thing on the guy taking a call on speaker in the doctor's office waiting room.
You know, I was thinking, she's talking about a villain out of entertainment, stuff like that. How about the NPC who's helping out the group on and off? Reliable.
Yeah.
Questionable every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Shows up every now and then, but in time gets to really know the group really well. I'm thinking Kaiser Soze. Verbal.
Oh, yeah.
Usual suspects.
Yeah, if you wanted to throw something in there, you could only ever do it once.
Right.
But it's possible, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying don't get creative at times, but like just kind of planning out of the gate, like I'm going to have a sympathetic villain. Here's all the things that's going to happen. You know, these guys are going to love him. They're going to I can tell you already, they're going to hate him.
Right.
If it doesn't happen organically, they're going to smell it a mile away, and they're not going to like it. Best thing you can do as a DM, just try to keep some stuff held back. Obviously, you want the world to be as real as possible, but you also understand that there's certain threads that the players can pick at. So you do have to kind of be ready if they pick at a certain thread, and like, what is the payoff going to be there? And part of it is keeping it real with the world. Part of it is, okay, what's going to be interesting, to happen? What's going to be a nice challenge for them? And what is the reward going to be? It's got to be, both. It's got to be a challenge and a reward. But just nobody kind of likes this whole thing where you just kind of shove something down like the throats of the players. Like, even as a DM now, I'm sure when I was younger, I was probably maybe a little more prone to do it, as we all were. Not a good thing. Even now, it would just... Spin Gypsy 2. Haven't heard a rant this grueling since Condor's last video. Who, by the way, did a dating video recently. I think I saw that. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the title. So much content, he might have just saved my marriage. Thank you.
Check this out.
Chris, $20 scratchers.
Not about money.
Not with this guy.
It's about sending a message.
Always sending messages.
I'm going to give him another one.
Yeah, go ahead. You get 2 for 20.
Your little footballs.
Laces out.
You're just checking to make sure that one still worked.
Nah.
Got busted. Chris for 20. Mad Scribe Games. Link in the description of this live stream. I think woke players need relatable evil NPCs because they themselves often relate more with evil alignments. Yes, there's a little bit to that. Nearly all my past lib PCs chose evil alignments because it best fit their politics and their worldview. I think there honestly is something to that. It's sort of that whole thing like, well, we can't judge. We can't judge. I remember being at a Gen Con game and some crazy lady I was playing with. It was a private game too that we were playing. it's like which one was it? Shadow of the Demon Lord or something like that. It was like one of those kind of games. I think I screwed that up, but yeah, she was this guy was like kidnapping kids or something like that, and this chick is like, well, we don't know his motivation, or something like that. I was like, what? I'm like, no, this guy's evil. And then I think she realized like she went over the line. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. But I'm like, seriously? And the payoff is I kind of knew her and her husband, ultra liberal. Now this was before 2016, so at the time I wasn't quite as attuned to what these people were, who they were. But I just remembered at the time thinking like, man, that's kind of fucked up. Oof. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Meat. They hate everything beautiful in this world because they hate themselves. So when they see something beautiful, their first inclination is to tear down and destroy. Whereas before, when people knew their place, before we had these things, everybody knew their place. It was like, what's wrong with, Sydney Sweeney? If that ad for Sydney Sweeney took place in the 90s, and like some ugly woman started complaining about the jeans and all that, like literally everybody, including her friends, would be like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
Right.
And she'd have been so ashamed. That would have been the life lesson she needed, and have been like, "I can't believe I did that one time. I was so humiliated. I never did that again." Well, now the problem is they do that, and they get a bunch of ass pats, and everybody like encourages them. So they become more insufferable and more insufferable and more and more and more.
You're exactly right. And it was a while ago when Gavin said something about like, you could start a chat room saying that you kick puppies and somebody in this world's going to agree with you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Shadow of the Demon Lord. Creators in my neck of the woods had a whole, come on, damn. Not surprising. I can't even remember anything about the game other than it was trying to be like real edgy. There was like a lot of like gruesome like stuff in it. That might have just been the scenario that we were being run through. I didn't care for it. Craig Bragg 5. Villain motivation should be simple. Money, status, revenge, desperation, and madness. Yeah, works for me. Absolutely works for me.
Keep it simple.
Yep.
Stupid.
I didn't say that.
Jim Rosloff. TSR, old school D&D artist. They were taking requests, TSR was, for new logos. He made these.
I like that first one.
Top left.
Yeah.
I like them all.
I like them all as pieces of art, but I also have to look at it like logo. Like, so will this read as a logo? First of all, Jim Rosloff was amazing. Did a lot of great art, deities and demigods. He did like the Master of the Hunt, I believe, and did like, was it like Thor pounding like a dragon or something, or like a serpent?
Oh, with his hammer.
Yes.
You guys fought that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. The
in my Gonzo
the
game,
legendary. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, in Circles of the World, someone has to bump into it every once in a while.
For once, you're going to travel south and run into the damn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, very good. I actually prefer as a logo the number 3.
Yeah, I
on
like
the
that
right,
too.
because it reads as a logo. It's got a little spit and polish to it.
That could be on a T-shirt and people would know what it is if you were in that hobby.
Yeah. So
it's not about the money.
It's about
sending a message.
Yes, that's it. If you need a logo, Chris, my daughter, is a graphic designer, professional. She does do side gigs. Shadow of Ezra on X. A bizarre virus is turning rabbits in the U.S. into grotesque horned creatures with black tentacle-like growths, and sightings are rising fast. Known as the cottontail papillomavirus, or Shope papillomavirus. It causes tumors to develop on or near their heads. Officials in Colorado are warning residents not to touch these infected rabbits. There they are.
I saw a picture.
Is that for real?
Yes, this is real.
I saw the picture of the one in the bottom right corner.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a picture of that.
Poor things, first of all. You know, I mean, I feel so bad for these things, but I mean, you got to put these things down as soon as you can. I mean, ugh.
Well, that's what they get for making these palatial, beautiful little places to live out there on top of giant trash mounds.
Trash mountains. Was that in Colorado? Yeah,
Officials in
Colorado.
That's wild. I've never seen that.
Bleaker. Speaking of Colorado, DA's office has dropped all charges against Solomon Galligan. He's a registered blank offender. He tried to kidnap an 11-year-old boy during recess. Now he's being treated at a mental health hospital for mental health issues, but he will be released. His defense said when receiving the proper treatment, Galligan is a kind person who likes music, cookies, burritos, and animals.
And he also drives a gray van.
I'm the captain now.
I am the captain now.
Irish, look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. Hey, I'm in a movie with the Forrest Gump guy when he didn't know Tom Hanks' name.
Yes.
That was his first ever acting gig, too.
That looks like 20% of the
This guy
guys
looks
in
like
Minnesota.
A fucking zombie.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, like, is the lighting, the lighting did wonders to make him look like a freaking zombie.
Hey, don't worry, Rogan. A social worker who's probably very liberal and apt to be very sympathetic and want to get him out into the public is going to be looking after him and just saying okay, you're cured now.
So we're going to read about
he'll be gone.
We're going to read about this person's death in the near future.
Well, let's hope it's that and not like somebody else's.
Right.
Oof.
I bet that guy has intimate knowledge of bath salts.
So gross.
So this guy is caught in process of one fashion or another.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets arrested.
Mm-hmm.
And there was several bright ideas. One, someone say, "Hey, this guy can be rehabilitated." And another person said, "We owe it to him. We owe it to society to rehabilitate it." But no one looked at this frickin' picture.
I know.
Not one
Did he not just show up for court?
Yeah.
Did he not just show up and everybody's like, "Oh shit"?
Because that's the guy I want to rehabilitate. I promise you, I want that guy as my neighbor.
I think somebody threw this picture up on X at some point without context. And just one of the first comments was, "I don't know what he did, but he did it." Pretty much.
I mean, if his eyes got any red, they glow.
Oof. Now, did you guys also see President Trump laying the law down? Crime in D.C. is out of control. Talking about these 14 and 15-year-olds that are randomly attacking, mugging, maiming, and shooting innocent citizens. At the same time, knowing that they're going to be immediately released by all these liberal DAs. It's like the San Francisco DA office in any given Dirty Harry movie. It's like they're on the side of these criminals, but Trump is going to take over D.C. for a little bit, federalize it. Part of it stemmed from this. This is he was an employee for DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, one of Elon's guys. Big balls. Ed Korestein, I believe. He tried to intervene in it was either a mugging or a carjacking, I think, And that was his reward. Brave guy. I think 19 years old. Like the people that Elon put on that Doge were like hella smart. And now you can say like they're also like good people. Because he was willing to put himself in danger to help somebody, a total stranger. And he got the shit beat out of him. So if you want to see a little bit of what's going on in DC and why we got to this point.
They don't have conceal and carry laws in DC.
Oh, God, are you kidding me? You'd
That's
probably
a-
be arrested
that's
if...
a shame.
Yeah. So if you... I'm going to understand...
Double D.
Oh, he defended his girl. Oh, was there his girlfriend? Okay, there we go. I didn't realize she was the victim, but same thing. I mean, I'm sure if he was just walking down the street, he would, do the same thing. I'm going to assume you guys know what the term chain of command means.
Yes.
All right, so here's a question from the press to the chief of police in Washington, D.C., the capital city of the most powerful country in the history of the world. Listen up.
Tell us what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear.
Looks like...
What does that mean? The chief of police for Washington, D.C. does not know what the term chain of command means.
Are these people elected, or are they just given the job? Did they?
What do you think DEI
Tell us what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam?
Look, it isn't like I didn't hear you. It's like, what does that mean? She has no idea what the term chain of command means. How do you get to be the chief of an organization? I mean, it's not a military organization, but I mean, my God, how could you not have heard this term? The reason is because before being the chief of police, she was the DEI officer. I'm not lying there. I believe she was the chief DEI officer for the Washington, D.C. police. And then they said, oh, you do such a great job doing nothing. We're going to make you the top cop in the nation's capital.
So she has a liberal arts degree, and that's it.
I'm sure, yeah. There you go.
Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear.
Now, you want to hear what's going on in D.C.? Because they keep saying, like, oh, the crime rate is down. The crime rate is down in D.C. You guys are worried about nothing. Well, first of all, they do this all the time. They do it with the big cities like Chicago, New York, L.A. They don't count certain crimes because they know how embarrassing it would be. So there's a tendency not to report crimes. No. When somebody asks you what the chain of command is, you don't. I'm going to do it again.
You don't hesitate.
This is not. I don't. Explain more. Like, what do you mean? Like, who's under me? Who's over me? This is somebody who does not know what the term chain of command means.
Tell us what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
That's why this lady in the yellow
Yeah.
is smart enough to say, ooh, she's about to...
Yeah. That's one of her hires. Yeah, that's the mayor. That's the mayor.
The woman in the yellow is protecting that chief of police.
100%.
Knowing she's smart enough to see that she's about to struggle.
Yeah.
So this one's the grifter. She's the mastermind. She's the grifter.
She's the smart one of the bunch.
Yeah. Well, I think is that the mayor, guys, in chat? I think that's the mayor. Yeah. She at least knows what chain of command
Order
is.
is clear.
Well, then she won an election to get that job. The other one was appointed that job.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe the mayor is the one who gave her the job and was like, ooh, I don't want to look bad here.
Maybe, but I don't know if that, if that's how that worked. You don't know.
Yeah. I never know.
DC is a pretty strange place.
Well, if you want to see what things are really like, listen to a brother. Listen to a brother.
Check this out. Listen, to all my homies, man, everybody in DC, man, listen.
He just played with his wang.
Y'all been paying
Did
attention.
he just readjust?
Probably.
But check this out. Man, they got the National Guards. They got DEA, the FBI, Park Police, Capitol Police, DC Police, all working together. Trump got these niggas on a mission. So what I'm saying to y'all is now ain't the time in my city, in D.C. I don't know about nobody else. He ain't do that nowhere else. But it's a state of emergency in my city. So all I'm saying to you is now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't the time, bro. This ain't these next 30 days is gonna show a lot of shit for niggas, man. And that's because it's like this because the youngest keep tipping, bro. We can't go nowhere without them niggas. We can't go nowhere without them niggas fucking it up. 9 or 10 of them, they robbing motherfuckers, shooting motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get tired of that shit, man. They get tired of that shit,
Damn
bro.
right.
There's no points in it for that, man. Now this is where we come to a state of emergency. You hear me? DC is under emergency. The Metropolitan Police Department has lost its fucking custody for 30 days. Now Trump about to get in here and start roughing shit off, man. They already started. They done came through the yo 2 or 3 times already. They done pushed up on my man yesterday, wasn't doing nothing. Pushed up on him. They is not playing out here, man.
Yep.
So if you want to get a football number now, keep doing that dumb shit. Keep doing the shit that y'all doing, bro. Y'all making it, come on, bro. We gotta do better, man. And I'm not just saying it's for the YNs, bro. It's for niggas my age, too. Listen, if you got certain motions, man, now with the curtail that shit a little bit, man, because if they catch you, they fucking you over. And ain't nothing nobody else can do about it. I'm just being real, man. Y'all niggas, man, stay up. Pay attention, man. Shit going on right now.
All right.
I'll believe that guy's word for it. You know, when they say, like, oh, crime is down, like, he knows what's fucking going on. He's telling you, like, all these young, it's like predominantly all these young teenage black kids who are just causing a nightmare for everybody else, including dudes his age.
Oh, remember that.
Yeah, Marion Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Marion. Bitch set me up. What, wasn't that the line?
Yeah.
Bitch set me up. Can you guys do the chat for a second while I relieve myself?
Yeah.
Interact. Talk to him.
Preaching.
Preach on. That guy looked like he was either filming at a gas station, but behind him was a bus stop and it had a Popeyes ad. Knows his target audience. Right?
Absolutely.
Common folk. Riding a bus or pumping gas. They do have fatigue. I agree with that. Titties and beer. GMC Doc says he's basically admitting that Trump is right.
It's been a long time since I've been to D.C. It's been a very long time. Like it was before my daughter was born. But
what were you there for?
Been there a handful of times to
tourist stuff.
Well, visit my brother-in-law and see the sights and stuff like that. And there was a few areas that were, we're not, we didn't go in the hood or anything like that. But there was a few times that I was a little uncomfortable. But for the most part, it was a really good experience. And
I was there in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no, we went in 2012, too. But we stuck to kind of like the tourist areas.
Right.
We weren't like freestyling.
It reminds me of when in Vacation, when Chevy Chase pulls over, Clark Griswold, fuck that. You don't want to go that way.
Yes. Ends up in the bum town. Yeah, Popeyes is ghetto food. Me and Rogan got shanghaied into going to Popeyes on the way home from Gen Con one year.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, just tell me where I'm stopping. We were on our way home from Gen Con. I'm like, where are we eating at?
Oh, it's just a little bit ahead. Just a little bit ahead.
Like this.
An hour and a half ahead.
Captain Stern and Gavin Morgan are like in the back seat. Oh, we want there's a Popeyes. I'm like, all right.
43 exits away.
Yeah, it's like this is like a mission.
It's not that far. And they're like, they got monstrously quiet. It's like, why is it so quiet back there? And they're both on their phones, looking at each other, like smiling.
Yeah. Speaking the language of Popeyes. So it's funny. I could just tell Rogan is just like, I don't care. I just want to get something to eat.
I'm fucking hungry.
Like, no, we got to make this pilgrimage to Popeyes.
You got me hungry now.
I know.
But unfortunately, we have no idea if they'd be open or not.
Oh, the one around here is a shithole. I'm not lying. I've tried to go there like 4 times. Well, I've only been successful like once. Like one time I was legit after hours, but there's 2 times where they were supposed to be open and either the door was locked or nobody was at the drive-thru, like manning it, and I just had to leave. That's like 50%. You think Trump's beatdown on DC is cool? He's coming for Gary Con next, as Obi-Wan says, "Run, Luke, run." We can only hope, can we?
Yeah, it was the same. 4 strikes for me, and we were out with that up there. We waited 45 minutes one time in a long line there. 45 minutes.
Oh God,
45 minutes.
Yeah,
and to get overcooked frickin' chicken.
I mean, Chick-fil-A generally is better. I do like Popeye's sandwiches. For some reason, like they made a good sandwich at one point. Maybe it's not good anymore, but it was comparable to Chick-fil-A's, but oof.
You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me and he's not even going to try.
Not even going to try. Not even going to try. Patrick again. My man. Wow, my wife just saw something posted by Gen Con on Facebook. Their operations manager shopped for her first set of dice and played her first game of D&D this year. The operations manager. Oh, dear Lord. Are you kidding me? Operations. And by the way, Eric Tenkar. Hold on one second. Give you my full. Don't know why I'm not doing this here. Eric Tenkar said that Gen Con, the controlling interest may have been sold from Gen Con to the D&D historian John Peterson. It sounds fanciful, but I've heard there's like smoke there. If that's the case, that dude is like super like lefty. That John Peterson, he's the guy who doesn't like Gary Gygax. Who, pretty sure he's the dude that took several swipes at him. Now, if that's true and he has somehow a controlling interest in Gen Con, I don't know. But Eric Tenkar, Tenkar's Tavern, love Eric, good dude. He reported on that last week. So there you go.
We have a Chick-fil-A tie-in with the show now.
How was that?
Sophia Mouse works there.
Yeah.
She got her first job. She's 14 and she's allowed to be a food runner. At the end of every shift, she gets 12. She gets her pay. She gets $9.60 an hour, I think it is. And then she gets $12 of free food at the end of every shift.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Jobs you remember well.
I heard that they treat their employees pretty well for a fast food place.
That and the grocery store Wegmans is
Yes.
big around here. That's I've had my kids have gone through there and worked there at various times.
We have a Wegmans connection as well.
My
A
boys,
whole bunch of us
Yeah,
work
my
there.
boys,
Actually,
boys
all
are
of us
working
have a
there.
Wegmans connection.
They're
Yeah.
both working there. My boys are both working
It's
there.
a very well thought of.
Very.
KG Mouse works there. Derek Mouse works there. Mrs. Mouse works there. I used to work there.
Yep. Truett Kathy, and even did a few mission trips. Oh, nice. Nice.
Cool.
Can any?
All right, we ready?
She's wearing her ballot box right on her face there.
Let's do this.
I can already see it.
That's the whole point of this one. Here we go.
Anyone tell me what the septum ring theory is? Because apparently, it's not coming from anyone but haters, but apparently there is a septum ring theory where if you're not a Republican and you have, then if you, hold on, let me rephrase that. I'm so bad about the judgment, y'all. I can't even hardly talk.
We know.
Yes.
Hey, she hit my bingo card right there.
Bingo.
Yeah, she did. It is the nose ring. It's the butch haircut.
Mhm.
The chain outside the shirt. She's got the vape in the other hand as she's trying to drive, and she can't get to the frickin' point.
Yes. Yep.
Bingo.
Let me start again.
If you have a septum ring, you're automatically labeled a Democrat liberal.
Yes. Yes. Prove me wrong.
Yep, correct. Hey, honey,
Prove me wrong.
Honey, it's your fault and your ilk.
Yep.
Can anybody tell me what the septum ring theory is? Because if one more white man comments on one of my posts and says, oh, it's the septum ring theory, like, motherfucker, you cannot be serious right now.
But it's like she's not denying it. If it wasn't true, she'd be like, "Hold on, guys. You know, I'm MAGA 100%. You know, you gotta slow your roll here a little bit." Okay. All she's doing is just, like you said, she's just like proving it. Yes. It's like a bingo card. Spin Gypsy for 5. Going back to the last topic, I know Peter Adkinson can't believe he let Gen Con go. Yeah, it's a slam dunk, 10 million a year, and he's sponsoring Stefan Picorni's drinking tab these days. Oh, good Lord, is he? Good old
Stefan from Saturday Night Live?
No.
When Bill Hader played him?
I like that Stefan, too, yeah. This is the Dwarven Forge guy. Yeah, I don't. That's why I'm not sure. I've heard things, but I haven't seen it confirmed, so I'm not going to like roll with it just yet. But I know Eric said he had a source who said it was true. I don't know.
You better, y'all, but these are people that swear they're Christians, y'all. Swear they're Christians. They in church every Sunday. Swear they don't judge
Here you are
nobody.
attacking Christians. Yeah, you're proving it. You're proving that stereotype wrong as you speak.
Holier than thou. They're going to pray for you, all this, that, and the third. But they troll online for people that don't look like them.
Honey, you're driving right now, and you're doing a video, okay? Yeah. I hope God sends you straight to where you need to belong when you crash.
Yeah.
That's a truck, too.
It is, yeah. Got shit in your face. Clean up your act.
So what's the septum ring theory?
Please. You know what it is. You just said it. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
This isn't like general relativity or anything. If you have one of those in your face, you're most likely crazy.
Explain that to me, and don't go to ChatGPT for the answer either. I'm serious.
This is a case where she gets a shitty tattoo, right? She gets a shitty tattoo. But someone says something about her shitty tattoo, right? Okay, you got a shitty tattoo. Oh, no, this dude's attacking everyone with tattoos. Why are we attacking people with tattoos? You don't, you know, that's what
just
that
yours.
is. Yeah, just yours. You made a bad decision.
Yeah, Arby's.
Oh, jeez. You really like to throw these at us there, Double D.
I do.
Holy
Using
moly.
white supremacy to sell meat sandwiches. And if we hadn't been talking about them doing the same thing to, you know, an animated green frog or a jeans ad or, you know, for a fucking donuts, this would sound even more ridiculous than it already sounds. This is the new Hot Girls Eat Arby's campaign.
Oh, it's Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
From The Fever.
Yeah. That's Caitlin Clark's teammate.
Yeah.
Say her bodyguard.
Yeah.
That's the one when
Pretty hot,
Caitlin
too.
Clark got pushed around on the court. That's the girl that went after the girl that pushed her around on the court.
I like her.
This one's more obscure than the others because they just left it up to us to put lines to it in our head, but they gave us a text on the shirt, Hot Girls Eat
Get that in a
Arby's,
moment.
and a whole campaign of just hot girls eating Arby's. And I put hot in quotes, not because they are not good looking. They are. That's the whole part
Yeah,
of the
she is.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for stating the obvious, retard.
He did color dye his sideburns, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And he's wearing a choker like a girl.
Yes,
Like Tabitha Soren. Remember Tabitha Soren from MTV News?
Yeah.
She's the one that made that famous.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for some reason he had a couple caterpillars there. At first.
Jeff from... Go ahead. You can put that back. Oh, yeah.
that's
yeah. There you go. Yeah, Badger caught it too. Good. Jeff from for 2. Every time I see a septum ring, I think of easily led cattle, especially ones being led to the slaughterhouse.
Look at you go.
Yep.
Rejection of this specific type as the ideological look. For Arby's, only hot people wear our jeans and buy our burgers or our
Arby's
drinks.
doesn't
It
sell
doesn't even make
burgers.
sense.
They sell roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah, it's roast beef, moron.
That would be like McDonald's.
That
going,
sounds good.
only rich
Arby's
people.
is good.
It's underrated, in my opinion.
I agree.
Take your coupons, though.
Yeah.
Arby's is expensive.
Yep.
Our burgers now introducing the Gilded Golden Age burger. Gold flakes baked directly in the buns, which like genuinely sounds like something they could do next.
Yeah, and you just keep checking, you keep cashing that disability check there, buddy.
Yeah. Aye.
Ooh, what happened to the tolerant left?
Tolerant left? I gave that shit up in 2016. I've been an intolerant bitch for the last 9 years, thank you very much.
And you got bad posture.
What the heck?
Now available in drop form. Lay it on him, Crazymouse.
Ooh, what happened to the tolerant left?
She looks like that rabbit. Like with those buck teeth.
with the shit growing out. I gotta admit, I was chuckling when she said that. I was just like, what the fuck?
Hi there. We never post, but we are out for our walk and decided to share something good. I had my mammogram this morning, and there was another patient there in an N95 for her mammogram, and both of the techs that took us back they wore masks. Then we left there and went to the Korean market to get some food, and the people at the grocery, when they saw us in masks, a lot of people put on masks, not all. But we also made
I like that. Not all. They should have, but not all.
Right.
a new friend at the grocery who helped us find some good Korean food.
So let me guess. This is two concepts for Sesame Street characters that didn't make it. It didn't make the cut.
I wonder if they've been inside since like 2020.
I hope so.
We just thought while we're out for our walk and in much looser masks, we know.
This is 2025. It's like a full 5 years.
We thought we would share something good for a change and let you know that
Also outside,
it's
too.
not all bad out there. And when you wear a mask, sometimes it normalizes other people putting them on.
No, wouldn't that be good for you, huh?
Amen.
You narcissist.
Have a good day.
You have a good day, too. And on a side note, glad your test came back negative.
What, is that her IQ test? Hey. All right.
Oy.
She hasn't opened her mouth yet.
Oy.
She looks like a potato.
An angry potato.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this.
Here we go.
I will not hire a Republican. I will not do business with a place that employs Republicans. I will not allow a Republican in my home. These folks will sell a child to a predator for $1.
Hey, lady, why don't you check out the news? Yeah, see who's letting these pedophiles free all the time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stop it. Who did that? Rogan, stop that.
They always accuse you of what they're doing, what they're up to.
Why would you go into a place that hires these people? They have literally said that they don't believe in reality, they believe in alternative facts.
So somebody said, Gaddafi says she looks like Scott Garibay.
You're going to let
I saw
someone
that.
The teeth,
who believes in alternative facts do your taxes? You're going to let someone who believes in alternative facts cook your food? These are people who don't believe in science or medicine. They will let chicken sit at room temperature for weeks because they don't believe that diseases exist.
I don't know about
nobody.
That doesn't sound right.
Nobody has ever done that, ever.
No. Look at those crazy eyes.
DB, potato head commies are the worst.
Ooh.
Rogan, stop it.
All right, that's my favorite one.
I knew that one would have legs. I knew it.
They put profits over people every time. Why would you eat at a Republican establishment? Why would you let your kids go there?
You are going to starve. You're going to not be able to buy any clothes whatsoever. You might as well not even try bumping gas. Not at all. Your downloads for your Spotify or whatever, cancel, delete.
Yeah. What they don't realize is there's Republicans all around them, but they never talk politics. Anybody who says I'm not real political around them is a Republican. And they're just like coworkers or whatever who are just like, I don't want to talk to this lunatic who just keeps, Republicans.
If you're not gonna quit your job and join us, the least you can do is throw us $1 so we can eat some canned beans, some rice, while we do this revolution on your behalf.
I can't get enough of that.
Canned beans.
So dumbfounded right now. There are people that genuinely think that people who use EBT don't deserve soda, candy, or desserts. You're gonna tell me that my daughter doesn't deserve a popsicle? You're gonna tell me
She doesn't.
I don't deserve to get brownies?
You don't.
You're gonna tell me I can't have Dr. Pepper with my dinner?
Nope.
And all
Get some lettuce, get a boring salad. Maybe that'll make you work harder. Lazy ass.
I'm hearing is be grateful.
I know. Patty, I noticed that. Yep. Thanks for being an OG over there, my friend.
Be grateful. It's free food. Get off of your throne of entitlement.
I have a thing about that. I always have had a thing ever since I was little. The hand thing in your face.
Yep.
And like
Mobilize.
these people,
It's time
they
to
do
mobilize
it the best.
people.
Yeah. Yeah, women are... Ugh.
And take a look around you guys. Everyone is one bad day away from being homeless.
No, they're not.
No, they're one bad decision from being stupid.
Yeah. I'm not one bad day away from being homeless. I mean, my house might burn down. I'm not going to be homeless. Funny how there's not people...
stay with us.
Yeah. Well, funny, like all those fires in Malibu, all those $1 million... Boy, one bad day, their house burned down. They're on the streets panhandling now, don't you know? Every single one of them. Going from $30 million to, at the intersection with a cardboard sign.
Didn't Jennifer Aniston do something proactive for that years ago? Didn't she build some like firewalls around her property?
Did she? Well, good on her if she did.
Like people warned them about that would happen and no one took it serious, but she did.
So did the candidate that they rejected for mayor, Rick Caruso. He's a real estate developer. I mean, he ran as a Democrat. He's a little bit. He's probably like a Republican. It's like it looks like a bombed out like city in World War II, and then like his village that he built, like a commercial real estate village, is pristine. Did not get touched by the fire. He had a private fire department, and not only did he take care of his own property, but he lent out his equipment during the fire, so he was able to save his stuff and help out the other stuff. That's what doers do. Everybody else just, I don't know what the fuck they do. Cogitationizer. Damn it.
He said when he made that name, he had a hard time pronouncing it himself.
I'll get used to it. Cogitationizer. Damn it. Using that duh drop is pure gold. Give it to him. Give it to him.
I'm finding it.
You can let it roll, You can let it roll all the way through.
It hits home right with the first 2 seconds. You don't need to.
Cal for 2. Everyone stock up on new butter from Bill G. Yep. All right, take care, Chris. Have a good one.
Thanks
brother.
for those super chats
thank you,
tonight.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Much
Matt Scribe.
appreciated.
Check them out.
See you next week.
Don't forget, I am in the current edition of Mad Scribe magazine.
Chris, we run your commercial at the beginning of the show, correct?
Yeah.
I'll talk Double D into running it at the end tonight.
Yeah, there we go.
Been needing government assistance. Do you guys not see how that makes you look? Your lack of empathy and understanding is outstandingly atrocious.
You just have so much to say about that. They had to make some rules a while back because all you guys are going in there and buying lobster and stuff like that, cases of beer, whatever they could. When then they started clamping down on that, then you guys got clever and you started selling it. So you sold your
scam
your credit.
It's like scamming.
Yeah. It's one thing after another. No, that's for you to buy baby formula. That's for you to buy food for your family. Food's good sustaining food. That's not Dr. Pepper. All right, it's not a giant bag of ho-hos, box of ho-hos. No, it's for you can feed your family some good, healthy food while you get over the hump that you need to get over right now.
It's so weird that they're fighting so hard for that, like tooth and nail. Instead of being like, well, no, this is bad actually for me. I know it's bad for my kids, but I'm going to go online and I'm going to bitch about it. I'm going to fight over it.
Right. Because they've got no pride.
No, that went out the window long ago.
Dear white people, if this video happens to make it to your For You page and you don't have no problems with people that look like me, would you be my friend? That's all I wanted to know. That's all I'm trying to find out.
He just wants look, he just, in all fairness, he's got pro bass shop, hat and shirt. He just wants someone to go fishing with.
Yeah.
Like I've said many times about our game night on Friday that I don't care what game we're playing, or I don't care if we go down to the city dock and shoot rats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you're just with the right people having some fun, this guy just wants a friend.
Yeah. And the reason I'd be like, I'd hang out with this dude. You know why? I'm profiling. They always think profiling is like, oh, it's evil. It's like, no. I'm looking at this guy. He looks, a little closer to maybe our age, so I know he's probably a little more grounded.
He would get a lot of our humor.
Yeah.
He would get our references.
Yeah.
For shows or movies.
And then I'm like, oh, Bass Pro Shop. Okay, that shows me he's a dude who likes to go fish. He ain't afraid to like show that, because hate to say it, that angling and stuff like that, that's often seen as like, oh, that's a white thing to do, but it's not necessarily. I mean, so yeah, absolutely, I'd be your friend, brother.
I've had it with.
This is Jessica Welch. I saw that this video is making the rounds, and she looked familiar because Pluto TV advertises this bitch's podcast that she does with another chick. The podcast is called I've Had It. So she's saying, I've had it. Who has she had it with? Let's see.
White people that triple trumped. Yeah. That have the nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant, go to perhaps their gay hairdresser. I don't think you should be able to enjoy anything but Cracker Barrel. And if you want to triple...
Ooh.
So, okay, this person probably represents that we should have all the freedoms we want. We should have, and we should be given it for free. But I don't think for a second I'm allowed to have Chinese because I am white.
Well, has she pulled...
Fight, Mike. Off.
Has she polled the owners of these restaurants? Maybe their business is more or less dependent on people like that didn't exactly vote the way they did, but they love their restaurant and they have a good transactional relationship. Hey, I give you money, we make small talk, you give me food.
Yes.
So she would rather see their restaurants probably fail rather than have the hypocrisy.
Trump, and you want to browbeat DEI, and you want to browbeat gay people, and you want to browbeat black people, as you've been doing for 400 years.
Democrats have been doing that for 400
I think that
years.
we need to browbeat whoever did your face.
Yeah.
400 years.
Yeah.
They can't do math.
Now let's check in with the Council of Karens. Thank you, Badger.
And you want to browbeat this generation of immigrants that come over here and open up businesses earnestly, pay their taxes. You want to demonize them and call them rapists.
What a miserable person she is. It's a horrible person. There's some people you just know, and you're like, yeah, that's a bad person.
Do you know, she'd be the one that would be friends with that girl in the kitchen that doesn't like her husband cooking.
Oh, yeah. Well, politically, they're simpatico. Because that page is also a flaming lib, too. But holy shit. Ugh, awful. Go ahead, we'll do Ryan's. Ryan for 10.
Oh.
What do we got here? Ugh. Ugh.
You're what is best in men.
Oh, yeah. You are what is best in men, Ryan Nicolai.
Absolutely,
Love
Ryan.
that drop. Semen retention.
Oh,
fund,
you
just
dirty rat.
What's that? He knows he's gaming the system. He's gaming the system.
All right.
Just finished up Machine Gun Range with the boys. Nice. Plenty of bitter dregs and how they performed out there. But that's why we train. Headed home soon. All right. Catch it later. I love you,
Hopefully
Ryan.
you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Patrick for 5. Worst part about her stupidity is that all these ethnic restaurants aren't authentic. Example, quote unquote, Mexican food is from Texas. It isn't authentic. Yes, exactly, Patrick. Great point, brother. Thank you. And thank you for all the super chats. And just for being who you are. You too, DB.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yep. $2. I want to beat that brow, but it's a 3-man lift. Yeah. I put it on Twitter. There was an episode in like the new reboot of like Doctor Who. You know, I think it was, I don't know if it was Christopher Eccleston or what's his name, David Tennant. Where remember the woman's face was stretched,
Yes,
like on a like a thing. It was like literally a stretched face.
right.
That's I'm like that is this
Yes.
chick in a few years. Ultra tabletop RPG for $1. White people should only have Cracker Barrel. Bitch, please, I'd run you over for a Klondike bar. Cookies and cream preferred.
I'll pay to see that.
Yes, that's a great point, Trav. Yeah, she kind of does have that look. Just a face made for frowns. Smirks. Not one genuine smile in this bitch's life.
And felons and all this shit when the felon is the teeny weeny mushroom cock piece of shit, Cankles McTaco tits.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess that's our president. Cankles Mc... it's a podcast of 2 women, so it's painfully unfunny. I mean like painfully unfunny. And it's all this kind of stuff. It's this mean, like... It's like, you can't be funny normally. Nobody can be funny when they're angry, so I don't know why you already got 2 strikes against you if you're this angry and you're a chick.
At the top of the ticket. I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat asses out of the Mexican restaurant. Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel, because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny, pink arm, big gut around. Nobody wants to see that shit.
She hates fat people.
Sounds
too.
like she'd be fun in bed.
Wow. I bet you if you stand next to her, you smell old perfume and
mothballs
and a bizarre rot smell.
She smells like mothballs.
She's got like this look on her face, like it's like look at that. It's like it's a permanent, like, whatever that is. Jessica Welch. Unfunny cunt. See you next Tuesday, Jessica. Wayne Brock for 10.
All right, nothing to see here. Please, disperse.
Nothing to say, so here's some beer money from basically non-drinker. Cheers for the chuckles. You got it, Wayne. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
No one.
I've had it.
I've had it. Yeah.
So okay, why is she going to these places then if she's watching all these white people go to these places that no white people should go to?
She's got to support them, don't you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, just ask these business owners if they want, statistically, by this selection, a little more than 50% of their customers gone. You're not doing them any favors, but it's just like these like liberal white women who think they know everything and they can talk for everybody. It's just like them to be like, oh no, all you triple Trumpers, get out. They don't need your money. Meanwhile, the dude's like, please, I do need your money, sir. Please come back. Get my tacos. Back to school event. West Charlotte. Trapper keepers, pencils, friends, class lists.
Oh. Wait. You're a grown man. Hold on.
Nothing says back to school like a good old shooting.
They lack self-control. I don't even know how. No, it's just.
What you gonna do?
Excuse my language.
UCLA graduation. Here's the valedictorian.
UCLA. That was one of the jokes in.
I see LA.
Yep, I see LA every day.
Listen to her, but watch the professor or the administrator in the back. Valedictorian here.
But to that I say fuck ICE and fuck the Trump administration.
Your best hope, if you send a kid to college, that they're going to school small enough to where you can avoid some of that stuff. But holy shit, it's like you're sending them in a normal person sometimes, and it's like by the time 4 years of this nonsense, that's what you get, a valedictorian. Not talking about like what you should work on, life lessons. It's a fucking political statement.
I can't imagine when my daughter, when she graduated from college, going there. I just can't imagine any of them standing up and saying anything like that. And thankfully, nobody did. No young person. But like, it appears to me that the college my daughter went to, everyone was driven to succeed. And they had no.
It was lucky. I mean, honestly, it used to be the norm. I mean, you'd have some kooks, but I mean, normally it was just like we're here for an education. But yeah, this is. The guy that was like nodding, like he should be. I don't even want to say what he should be, but he should be ashamed of himself. Yes. How about that? That's an administrator at a big university nodding in agreement. Fuck ICE. The people who are trying to get rapists and killers off the streets that came here illegally. Epic if ICE showed up and deported her on stage. If only. If only. Oh, man. Here we go. Trampoline park for kids. Who do you think the only person is that's going to try to stop this chick?
Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Man, you gotta stop!
There's a white chick trying to roll up and tell her to stop. She's the only one who's actually putting herself on the line. Got these cowardly brothers just watching it all unfold.
Grabs the fire extinguisher. Oh, he puts it down.
Yep.
Did it bounce up and that guy caught it?
I think so. And of course the fight breaks out. Do better.
Do better.
As my brother in DC said, damn, do better. We're going to start pushing up on you. A little bit of cleansing for the soul here.
Judy.
Just be careful with your clavicle. Yes.
Must be in the hospital, I think. Bringing her dog to her.
Oh, hey. Yeah, watch out.
It's okay. I don't even care.
Be careful. Just be
Here,
careful.
put your clothes on your lap.
Yeah.
She was smelling your suitcase, so she was getting your scent. She's being so gentle.
Breathe in. Expunge the memory of Jessica Welch.
This is cleansing.
It is.
The music is very appropriate as well. Unconditional love.
Yeah. Girl and her dog. What could you want?
First off,
To all the angry men in my inbox that
That's
get
attractive.
mad at me because I said, I don't get food stamps because I have 4 kids. Wham, wham, wham. And their best comment, the best reward goes to, don't have any more kids. Did you think about stopping having kids?
Who's she looking at?
Asshole. I did.
Yeah, keep spreading your legs, honey bunny.
Yeah, I fucking did. I thought about it. I thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm a sinner.
That's right.
I
Back
had
down, legs
all my
up. You
kids
thought all
out-
about it.
Crazy eye. The eyes never lie. They never lie.
Wedlock. Oh my fucking God. Where's the Christians and the Catholics? I don't know. I'm going to burn up as I speak. But let me tell you this. While you're there commenting with no picture, no nothing off of your fake account telling me to close my legs and to not have any kids, did you ever think, as a man's standpoint, you ever think about not fucking? You ever think about that?
Well, I tell you what, need to be women need to be the gatekeeper of their vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You made
that-
me think about not fucking you. That's for sure. Yeah. I got it.
You ever think that it takes fucking 2?
No, it actually only takes 1. If you say no, we are pretty much legally obligated to be like, okay.
Yeah.
There's a term if we go beyond that and you do say no.
Yeah. What the fuck? Telling us girls to get on birth control?
She's talking through guilt
Telling
right now.
us to
Lights
close
out.
our legs? That we're little hussies out here collecting food stamps?
4 children from 4 different daddies?
Brother.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm
I
guessing.
work fucking 90. I work more than your disabled ass does. I guarantee you that. I bet that you're sitting at home with your obese fat wife collecting food stamps. I work fucking 90 plus hours a week, fucking grinding, working doubles and school. First off,
How do you work 90 hours a week and still go to school?
She doesn't know math very well.
It's impossible.
She's not good at mathing.
You meant 9. I've created a monster.
and I can't even afford to feed myself. But let's make America.
You work 90 hours a week and you can't feed yourself.
Oh, it's all volunteering because that's work.
Oh, yeah.
Cock is
yeah.
pretty good.
There's a career choice for you, honey. Patrick, furiously pressing X to doubt. Yes. 90 hours. Yeah, double shifts at the club.
America great again. And then, like, my issue is, why don't you talk to the people that are collecting $5,000
hold on, I gotta
worth
tilt
of
my head to
stamps?
follow.
Brother, what? And you're mad at me? Because I'm just asking for a little handout?
Hand
I
job.
would be happy. I would be gun-ho.
Who's gone ho?
Don ho.
I would be fucking gun-ho.
Oh, there we go. Fixed it.
$150.
That's gonna be the
Give
baby
me
daddy
200.
number 5.
Dono.
That's it. That's all I'm asking. And you're coming at me?
Give me baby number 5. That's all I'm asking.
I'm the wrong person, brother. I am literally the wrong person to attack. You might want to talk to the people that are getting $6,000 to $10,000 a month for food.
Lady, you know why
that your
these people
taxes are paying
attacking you? Because apparently they have some interaction with you and they know how easy it is to get underneath your skin.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. You make yourself into a sport, you become a sport. Legs up, toots.
Those eyes, they're something.
That's not me. That's not me. I just want some.
Whenever you can, there's a saying, whenever you can see the white all the way around, you should run from that person. That's like, it's almost like a medical thing. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with somebody who has that, about them.
milk and some eggs and some peanut butters and some bread. So
Peanut
sue me.
butters.
Peanut butters.
Two?
anyways, I
Talking
have
like a
thought
brother.
a lot about it, and I will close my legs.
Thank you.
My legs are closed.
Well, there's
To
a bunch
all
of frat
you
boys that are
people-
heartbroken right now.
My balloon knot's open. My mouth is
Yeah,
open.
yeah, everything else is open for business. Yep. No front door entry though.
People that think that you're supporting me because I keep mass breeding and popping out babies left and right. I'm done.
She's doing that Susanna Hoff
Okay.
thing with her eyes.
How could you soil? Susanna Hoff is so cute. Now I'm going to be thinking of her.
What's that song? Is it a Madonna song, "Crazy for You"?
Yes.
That's just going through my brain right now.
It's like every freeze frame is like her.
Yeah.
Looking like somebody just surprised her a lot.
Stop. I'm not doing it. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right.
You can do it in my butt.
Oh, who said that? Was it Overkill? Overkill. Bird hands. I agree. Bird hands.
We will see you, Travis.
Later, Travis.
See ya.
All right. Do you want to see Rogan when he was younger? I know some of you have already
Oh, you
seen
have this all set up, huh?
I got it all queued up. We're ready to roll.
The mission in general was top secret. I deployed
We will tell you when Rogan is on.
a unit to stop the 2 KGB special branch agents.
So 2 KGB special branch agents are on the loose in, like, what was this, like Girard or something?
Fairview, yeah.
Fairview, yeah.
Before they leave this country with valuable defense information.
1980.
Oh, 87, 88
Okay.
ish.
Yeah, it looks about right. Yep.
Working directly with the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Oh, ho, ho.
Grid coordinates to find the enemy's escape route were all we had to go with. The men I've selected to endure this mission
Whenever you come on, say it. No.
were well trained, a little green. That's
me.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need control here. We're going to go back just a smidge.
To endure this mission, we're well trained, a little
right there.
Damn, Rogan. Look at this dude. That is Rogan back in the day.
Back in the day.
Say it.
Cogitationizer.
Peace out.
Salud.
green, but have never experienced real live guerrilla warfare, with the exception of their leader, Staff Sergeant Joseph Gullo.
Oh, look at him. Rogan, man. Sculpted out of marble.
I died first. I was supposed to die first. Never live this down.
Why didn't they just put a red shirt on you?
I don't know. They poured ketchup all over me.
I mean, is it even worth watching? Come on now. Weren't there like a bunch of dangerous like stunts?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, this was not. This is not like there was not like some sort of union like.
No, the explosives are a big pile of gunpowder.
Rogan.
They'd light up. So shooting things with shotguns, real shotgun shells for effect. I think they made it later on in.
Oh my lord!
But yeah, it was something else. Chuck Norris had nothing on me.
Yep. Everybody's already giving you your RIPs. Man, just can't stay dead. Oh, there you go. But they really wanted to make sure you were dead.
Oh yes.
Jeez, they rolled a grenade. Rogan. TB, $2 for Rogan's SAG card fund.
Thank you.
gets one more roll. He gets benefits for life. Love the Star Trek music here. Bad guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy in the guy in the eye patch usually is. Or he's the anti-hero at least. No wonder Rogan went blind. Here we go with the copyrighted music. I do indeed. I do indeed. Yep. Same kind of vibes. Cal. George Papard provided by Wish. Good stunts here.
That guy right there.
Yeah.
He's my roommate. I get 1,000 stories about how fucked up that dude is. He was my roommate for a bunch of years. I get some really fucked up stories about him. Rest in peace, Dave.
Oh, he's gone. This isn't like bad. Like as far as like. Problem is, it's like all action.
Yes.
It's like just there's like no rest at all. It's just like action.
These guys, they love doing that. They love doing this kind of stuff.
Love that. These are just your buddies, right?
Yes.
These are just your buddies.
Yeah.
Wow.
That takes me back. It's a good time. It's a hot day. I shouldn't have died first.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
Shouldn't
died
have
first.
died
There's two. There's like 7 more minutes. And there's a lot of this kind of stuff. Here, you know what? We'll
it's all the way.
we'll go to the end. We'll go to the last minute. I love the Don't play with your food. It's pretty convincing.
Bill, you're alive.
That was a cliff down behind the gun club off of Route 20 there. Down that dip in the road down there.
Yeah, I've shot on the other side of that.
Threw a dummy off that cliff.
Many times, yeah.
Which dummy was it?
Alrighty. Well, nice show, fellas.
Yes, Gravel Pit Park.
Crew, thank you so much for tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Yep. Good job
Thank
as
you for
always.
the super chats.
Yep.
Yes, this movie is on Disney.
Over 200 again on YouTube. Good job, everybody. Like I said, what can we say? We give you entertainment, the best we can deliver, and you guys show up consistently.
I give you money, you give me ideas.
You never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
I love that line.
Yep. Should have yelled Cobra off the ledge. Yeah, well, I hope you guys liked our return to Ginny D. Wanted to get away purposely from Condor DM a little bit. I'm giving him a chance. He keeps saying
That's a good idea. We're
Well,
giving him too much press.
Well, he keeps saying like, all right, I'm ready to give up if, not give up, but like I'm ready to, walk away if you are, but then he'll take a shot, and then Condor, all you have to do is just don't sit there and declare some sort of victory just because we didn't roast you for a week. This could work.
That's what the people want.
I think we've hit on gold there.
Hit that like button on the way out.
On the way out, yeah. That'll help. Yep, Gelatinous Dude, good to see you. And the missus tonight.
Absolutely.
Cal, thank you very much. Yeah, DB, all you guys that super chatted. Patrick, you guys are always here. Mercurius, Snake Oil Sean, Osiris, everybody that I'm also forgetting.
Digger hurt.
Digger hurt. All right. That's it. You guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week, and we'll talk soon, I promise. Great Wednesday. Thanks, as always, for coming into the lair, and I'll send you out with something. We'll give you something.
Send him out with Chris Miller's commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that first. All right, guys. Peace. Love you.
Peace.
For Crazymouse and Rogan, this is Double D signing off.
There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbor. Tomorrow for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow, though my heart is full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. heard there's a wicked war a-blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see the foreign flag a-raising, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands in the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. And should I return safe home again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the dell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell.